I think you've asked me that question before. Yeah, I do. Do you know the story of your politicians and even your pastor? What about your teachers? Do you know their real stories? What about your neighbors? You know their stories? You know what they do in their house behind closed doors? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I feel like you've asked me that question before. Maybe I'm wrong. Everybody got something. Oh, they is playing over here. It's all right. Most leaders have a crazy past. Yeah, period. No, I don't. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Good evening. They playing over here. They is. Anyway, I want to show y'all something I just saw on this here app that I think is real, real crazy. Real crazy. Yeah. Because why they just now upload my videos. They be trying to record so quick, they don't even let us get in here good. I do not know you. Please don't call me that. I don't know you. No. Y'all be weird on the internet. I don't know you. Don't call me that. Y'all be too comfortable on this internet. So they about to play. So you want to know how text... That's not it. Okay. You said I'm a teacher, and if people only knew some of the people that's teaching their children, I got a brother. My brother is a high school teacher, honey. And he also used to be one of them niggas out there putting in work. You see what I'm saying? You understand me? I already know. Half of the teachers that was my friends was wild. Wild. And you would never believe the life they lived outside of that their elementary, middle school, or high school. Wild. Mm-hmm. I got a few people in my family that's teachers, and guess what? You wouldn't know they a teacher when they leave out of there. You would absolutely not know that they a teacher. Period. Listen. So, I don't know what they doing over here. This is real, real crazy, but y'all know. I already know, Lotus. It's crazy. We go from this to this to that's how we even got back over here because our not face, fan base ain't even working. They trying to close the account and we don't even be over there. I can't go nowhere. I cannot go nowhere. They just playing. Do you hear me? Acting real crazy. I ain't even messing with nobody. I don't bother nobody or nothing. I just be trying to tell people how to be okay. We only been on fan base since what? January, December, something like that. You hear me? I can't go nowhere. So that's why I'm telling you, like, but I told y'all they was gonna start doing this back. That's how I even got over here. Cause the other social media I used to post all this stuff on, I got banned over there. So I just move around. I spew as much as I'm supposed to spew, and then I get on where I'm supposed to be to another place. Hmm. I do. So I want to this. Yeah, I already know. I'm telling you, this. Okay. Have y'all noticed that every time that we talk about what we knew was going to happen before it happens, they do this to my lives every single time. Every time we talk about, did we talk about it? And do we already have our stuff for said event? They do this. I told y'all this is why at the end of October of 22, or at the end of 22 and most of 23, they was hitting me. Because everything that we talked about was in Project 2025. Everything that's happening right now. And it was supposed to be a surprise. And God said, well, I'm going to tell some people what's coming, and then they're going to tell other people, and then they're going to tell other people, but not everybody's going to listen. And so then there's that. But if you notice, whenever they kept hitting the you can't tell nobody nothing button, it was right after we talked about emergency supplies, the things. Okay. Who's heard me say, I'm trying to prepare my mind to see devastation and death? Even though that's not something that I want to think about, I'm trying to prepare my mind to see destruction and people being unalived. I've said that a lot. Over these 3 years, going on 4 now, I've said it a whole lot. Right? Okay, let's look and see. This, family, is... Thank you, Mr. Thomas. This is what I was trying to prepare my mind to see. And hopefully you all are preparing your minds to see it in your front yard, because it's coming. Okay? You hear me?
حدث الغصب عن الرهبات على الأطفال كما شبه الثروة، يعني سقط بشكل مباشر على الأطفال الذين يلعبون على هذه الأرجوحة. أيضا كان هناك أطفال يبيعون يعني شيبس للأطفال أيضا. كما نشاهد ونلاحظ هذه أحذية الشهداء الذين كانوا يتواجدون في هذا المكان. دماء الأطفال الشهداء أيضا كان يتواجد بالقرب من هذه الأرجوحة.
Hold on. That ain't the one. Oh, don't tell me they didn't took it that fast. Here we go. And you want to keep on playing like you just got a whole bunch of time. It's the babies dying with shrapnel all in their body, and you keep on thinking that it's not coming here. There's no hospitals. They got makeshift hospitals. Them people is hungry. They sleeping where buildings are torn down around them, and you still thinking you still worried about bags and shoes and whatever everybody. There go, look at them listening. That's so crazy. You can't even not listen. Y'all, that AI is the devil. Moving on. Every time we start talking about something else, that AI kick on. You hear me? It happened last night when I was having let me tell y'all how crazy it is. Y'all thought I was tripping, right? I was having Bible study last night with Bible study and / a counseling session with some bonus kids of mine, my son's friends, right? Do y'all know we started talking about spirits and different things and going through the spirits, and their AI and my AI came on at the exact same time? Neither one of us said, hey, Alexa, hey, nothing. My phone, now mind you, I'm on my iPad talking to them, and this AI came on at the exact, now I'm on FaceTime with them. They all the way across the country, baby. She said, I said, we turned at the same time. Her husband looked, I said, okay, wait a minute. Her AI, when I said at the exact same time, her AI, Alexa, whatever that was in the corner came on. And this Gemini on my phone popped up, and they said the exact same thing. And neither one of us had called either one of them. No joke. This was at 2 o'clock in the morning. She jumped. Her husband jumped. I said, yep, this real. Her husband kept getting chills. He kept getting chills. He went and got a blanket. Okay? We was talking about a number of things, Pumpkin. I'm trying to tell you, it's something to them. 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I went to bed at like 2:47. I got off the phone at 2:47. Probably went to sleep at like 3. Yeah. I said, all right, we're going to go on and cancel this on out. That's what we're going to do. You didn't know I'm on, right? They not putting me up. They doing the same thing they was doing over on fan base over here on YouTube now. Just all in today. Look, Antoinette just came and said she said it didn't even show I was on none of them. Y'all know what they doing. We talked about this before we ever even started WOIU. I said they gonna try to hide me in a minute, so you better get it while it's hot. You hear me? You said they ain't gonna do nothing but download a new one on your update. See, this the thing. In a minute, I already know I'm not about to have no devices. I lived at a time where we didn't have all this stuff. I'm just gonna go back to that. You don't get YouTube notifications, and they we listen. Listen. I'm not gonna have anything, not anything like that. Interesting. You hear me? You ain't gonna be able to have nothing. Facts, I was going to get rid of all my socials eventually too. Of course. Of course. Of course. But you know what? That's why I said I ain't really got too fond on messaging in like these apps. Like I'll say hello or whatever, or like something. But whole conversations in these apps, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. People do too much talking on stuff. Like, they don't need wiretaps no more. They don't need stuff like that. See, back in the day, they had to get warrants and stuff to be listening in on your phone and stuff. They don't got to do that no more. Interesting. Okay. So it's getting everybody together, huh? Yeah. This the thing. We have got to prepare our minds for a lot of different things. I saw some more executive orders have been signed. Right. Right. They do stuff. They do. Hello.
secretary just said. So today, Trump's secretary just said.
We as a federal government don't manage these disasters. The state does.
Now, see, this was after those big. Trump's secretary just said.
We as a federal government don't manage these disasters. The state does.
Now.
Did we talk about it? Did we? Did we talk about it? We are seeing destruction and death in America right now, are we not? I said, I keep asking God to prepare my mind to see destruction and death. I've been saying that for 3 years. And now, more than ever, we are seeing exactly that. Okay? Exactly that. And we knew it wasn't going to be no help. And we knew we was not going to get a warning. I'm here to tell you, I don't go to church. But if you don't have, not religion, but a relationship with the creator of everything that you see and don't, you doing yourself an injustice, because anything can happen right now. Weather is used as a form of warfare. Say it with me. Weather is used as a form of warfare. A country does not have to drop missiles on us to disrupt what we have going on. Did you know? And if you don't believe me, look up weather used as a form of warfare. Y'all seen Olympus is falling, right? It was coming from inside the house. It can, okay. You don't got to say it, Thomas. You just know. Remember we talked about that? Because that's what make them flag the lives. Remember we said in this moment where we are, we don't type what we know. We just know it. Remember? That's why I had got off TikTok, because I kept telling everybody, just because you don't mean you need to say, especially with them watching everything you type. What do you know? I don't know nothing. I mean, I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know that I know what you talking about. I don't know that I know anything about what you talking to me about. I don't know. I know a lot of stuff. Exactly what are you talking about? Hello. Okay. You need to be preparing your children for emergency evacuations. We've been having class every day, just about, Steph. Y'all, you know this ain't the only place we at. Y'all be telling me y'all miss me, but y'all didn't come looking for me, though. No, y'all the people that only be missing me when I come around the hood, and then, oh, man, I ain't seen you. You wasn't looking for me. You was not looking for me. Because you could have went up in my bio and found out where we was at. Hello. You hear me? Thank you. Oh, okay. Here we go. If you have not got floaties for your children, even if you live in an area where it don't flood, If you don't have some type of emergency floaty thing in your car, a window breaker, okay, a fire starter, just in case you have to spend the night in your car and start a fire on the side of the road, an emergency kit with some food enough for 24 to 48 hours. Back in the day, I was born in the 80s. They told you to get an old school metal coffee can like our grandma used to have. Okay? Okay. You hear me? And put a candle in there, a couple cans of beans. Who remember this? Some matches and a blanket. Some plastic spoons and forks. Do y'all remember this? Because heating, you can put the can on top of the candle to heat up some food and stir it, right? But that's also gonna heat up the car. Okay? Because if y'all think that this extreme water is the only thing we're gonna see, winter's just a few months away. If you have the money, because tariffs start in a couple weeks. Don't trick your money off this summer, because it's about to get real ugly come this fall. You need to make sure that your kids have clothes 2 sizes up. Underwear 2 sizes up. Socks and shoe sizes, shoes 2 sizes up. You can always stuff a sock in a shoe that they haven't grown in yet. It's hard to find shoes to fit if the stores ain't open. I don't care if you go get them some Walmart Gumbies. Shoes that they can fit is better than shoes that you having to tape up because they too small. Hey, Pumpkin. This is to my young mothers. You got babies? On Amazon and other places, you can buy washable, like the reusable diapers, and they come with like a charcoal pad in them. You can get a big stack of like 50 or 100 or 250. Because when these tariffs kick in, stuff is about to get real expensive. It's better that you learn how to knock some poop in the toilet and get you a wash bucket like our grandmas and them used to have with some bleach tablets in it. Exactly. Okay? And hang them up so your baby got some diapers so you're not cutting up all your t-shirts. And they go from newborn to 36 pounds. So all the way up to size 2. They got all the little snaps on them. And you can snap it until they about this big around. Same draws. So they gonna be, listen, they gonna be newborn all the way up to 2, 3. So potty training even. Stay ready so you don't get ready. Gotta get ready. Come on, TT baby, listen. I don't care if you gotta spend $100 for your 50 and your 20 of them or whatever you gotta do. What you gonna do if it ain't none? Ain't no size 1s. Ain't no size 2s. Because don't forget, in 2020, folks was looking for that stuff. Because it wasn't in the stores. So, go on and buy you a 5-gallon paint bucket with a lid on it. Get you some of them bleach tabs from the Dollar Tree. Well, they ain't Dollar Tree no more. $7 Tree. Get you some of them bleach tabs so you can drop one of those in there. One of those tabs is equal, I think, to a half a gallon of bleach. You said get Vaseline too. Yeah. You said I have 3 coworkers having babies. I'm gonna buy them some. I'm trying to tell you, if you got kids that's having kids, listen, that's gonna be vital. And people don't think so, but it is. They even have reusable wipes that you can throw in. They just little pieces of whatever. You can throw them in the washing machine or throw them in there. I mean, something is better than nothing. You need to have first aid kits, real good ones. Like they sell the ones that the medics and stuff carry. Right. Okay. You said I have some for my grands and they work really well. I'm trying to tell you. Because if it ain't no diapers in the store, what you gonna do? Or they too expensive for you to buy them? What you gonna do? Okay? Okay? You said yes, I've been telling as many people as I can. Get what you need now. They look at me like I'm crazy. Cherie, is it Cherie? Funkin', don't worry about it. It hurts my heart too, but guess what? Listen. If people don't want to see, that don't have nothing to do with you. People are making a conscious choice to not see what is not only happening around the world, okay? Right, classy lady? But also right here in America. If you have not gone and watched videos about the Great Depression, like documentaries, you need to. If you have not watched anything about the camps that used to be over in Germany, you need to. Okay? You need to prepare your mind to be quiet for extended periods of time. Okay? So remember, we said just because we know, we don't say. Even that will bring them over here because it's talking about a specific time. That's why we just say it without saying it. Mix the numbers up or something. Okay? Because you said buy veterinary medical kits, much cheaper, and it's all the same. Oh, you are right. Bloody River said buy a veterinary medical kit. It has all the same stuff and it's cheaper. See, this is why I love our family. They put us on. Did y'all hear that? Buy a vet emergency kit, and it has all the same stuff for humans, but it's cheaper. I was thinking, crazy you say that because, well, if you know about the feed store, you already know what they got there. Okay? For the country folks, you know, because Unc and them used to be cheating on their wives, and they didn't have to go to the doctor. They went to the feed store. You know? You know what I'm talking about? When they had the ski skirt. Okay. So when Papa and them got the ski skirt, they went down to the feed store. They didn't have to get no shot in their booty. They went to the feed store. No, for real. Go to the feed store. Soon. You hear me? Because ain't gonna be no pharmacies. You said, I need y'all to stay. I didn't unblock nobody. But if I blocked you, that means you need to be on your best behavior while you over here. Because I haven't changed. Hey, so that means you're going to be on your best behavior? Because I didn't unblock or nobody. Or maybe you just thinking because you seeing me now that you was blocked. We wasn't even over here. We was at another house. You might have thought you was blocked. No, no, don't. No, that's fine. Okay, so you'll know when you get there. That's your work to do, Belinda. You already know what you need when you go to the pharmacy, so that's what you need to be looking for. I can't give out no recommendations for nothing because I'm not a pharmacist. That's why I said you need to go looking. Research. You said you was dancing. I was hyping you with me and blocking you. I was so confused. Okay, you might have been getting on my nerves that day. I don't know. Listen, I'm a human person. I'm not a machine. And sometimes people get too comfortable because they used to see me on here and they get to saying stuff that they don't need to say. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not a fake person. I don't care about likes and clicks and views or none of that. So I'm gonna tell you if you getting on my nerves. And so people get real comfortable and they just say whatever they want to, and then I done got better though. I done got better. I've been in these TikTok streets about 3 years. I done got a lot better than I used to be. I'm real. I'm old. And see, that's the problem. I don't want to be young. I like being old. And old people get to say what they want to say. See, it's old women trying to be young. Then you got to watch what you say. No, thank you. I'll take all the old lady you trying to give me. Because that mean I get to roll my eyes at folks and say my little snappy thing and keep it moving. And she old. I'm going to let... Right. Right. Hey, Rika. So, nah, I don't want to be young. I want to be old. I'm liking this whole... They be like, she just... Oh, yep. I'm still about to... You hear me? Still about to give you the business. What that mean? Just means I'm wiser at how I'm going to say it now. Queen! Yep, elders get away with saying stuff they sure do. Belinda, I do. I actually have 2 videos on YouTube, right? I don't know if you've seen them, but there's 2 videos on YouTube, the YouTube called Survival and Survival 2.0. If you type in CERCA TROVA, Survival, the videos, and they like 3 hours, but just fast forward. All you need to do is get to the items, screenshot it, and put it in your cart. These are the most basic items I think you need for you and your family. I don't know if you have children, older parents, stuff like that, but like a solar power generator is going to be huge if this grid go down. And people don't think about it, but they don't. Like I tell people, yes, oh yeah, you gotta go. Come on, mama. Start going to the food pantries. Every food pantry. Now, don't lie. But if there are free food giveaways, no, I don't. If there are free food giveaways, like as far as canned goods, rice, beans, you need to be, don't lie, but go on and get your stuff. Rice, pasta, shelf stable food. And if you can, get you some of those totes that everybody put all the Christmas and Halloween decorations in. Stack them up in the garage or a back room or under the beds. Beans. Yes, classy lady, I forgot. Beans. Okay? Shelf stable stuff to where, you know, if ain't nothing in the store, you can make a struggle meal. You hear me? Okay? Yes. Canned goods. Learn how to can yourself. Learn how to dehydrate is something the grandkids can help with if they're not too little. Okay. Amazon Prime has food buckets on sale. Okay. TVI, that's not enough space to talk about. Uh-oh. I'm not... Okay, I don't know. What is y'all doing over here? Family, I was with a young lady that had Lilith riding her. She's about to anoint her apartment. Oh. Oh, auntie. Huh? Not Lilith and hopped on her back. See. What you say? You got a Lilith through with you. Most pantries just ask how many people in your family. They don't ask about your financials. Get out to the pantries while you can. Right. This, Auntie. Auntie said they don't be asking. So go on and get your stuff. Buckets, 5-gallon water bottles and coolers. What about it? Um, Listen, y'all not gonna list all that here. It's fine. No. People need to go do their research. We got a video for it. Okay? I was just letting folks know. Mm-mm. Again, seek and you shall find. Do you hear me? People have got to want to look for what they need because we can't tell everybody what to get. They're going to have to go through their house and look and see if this power go out, what do we need? Okay? Do you understand? So, you all, they're in my Amazon list. You can go up there, go in my bio, and go find them. They're in there under the survival stuff or in the book category. They in there, okay? There's a list up there in my bio, and there's a video on YouTube of what I think you need to get, your most basic things. Now, you will know, okay? You will know after that if you need those things or not. I can't tell everybody what to get because I can't see in y'all house. I don't know how many, what, this, that, and the other. If you want to feed everybody once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, you have to do the math on that. You can buy a lot of survival food with food stamps, gift cards, and your turn up money. Huh? Hello? Never mind. Your trick money. Instead of tricking off on them hoes, make sure all your kids got a mask. Yeah. Hello? Your hotel money for the weekend. You can get a lot of survival stuff with that. Right. Right. Don't forget that. Because folks keep talking about what they don't have. Well, that PS5 money. All of it. Everything. Get $30 nails that you do yourself instead of 300. That's a lot of survival stuff. It's a whole lot. Right. They haven't. And that's why I showed that video. Because this right here, if you don't have your mind prepared, you're going to be sitting out on the curb looking crazy.
في المناطق الغربية لمدينة غزة والتي يدعي وصاحبها رجل مقعد من ذوي الاحتياجات
To those of you that are not normally a part of my community, if the grid goes down today, what can you use in your house? And how long will your food last if you don't have power for more than a month? And don't say that won't happen because it happened in North Carolina. It happened in places like Florida. All of the places where these the devastation has hit, these people, some people in North Carolina or wherever, is still without power. Still don't have nowhere to go. So if all of your little trinkety things, all of your cute little, what can you use in your house if you have to charge that? If you hit your breaker box today, if you go through and hit your breaker box, what can you use in your house? Your TV's not going to work. Nothing. The lights ain't going to come on in the bathroom. The microwave's not going to work. The oven is not going to work unless you have your own propane. No, not a gas stove, pumpkin. No, because there are huge pumps that push that through your gas. No, if the grid is down, you're not going to have no gas unless you got your own. No, they're on meters, electric meters. Again, what will you use in your house? Will your blender work? Your cutesy little blenders? How you going to charge them? All your kids' devices? Oh, they not going to work. And if they can't go 30 minutes without their tablet now, what they going to do for a month? And there's no TV. That part, T. If you want to know what kind of situation that you're going to be in, hit your breaker. Okay? Okay. But so you going to cook your books? How you going to heat your house? It's about to be winter. So y'all skipped over how you going to heat your house and how you going to cook. If you ain't got no stove, y'all just went right to the... Oh, okay. Okay. Do you hear me? You're not going to be able to grill outside and it ain't no food. Okay, and that's why I said if you're part of the community, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that normally aren't. So that they can know what to do. And so that they can realize that this is something they need to be paying attention to. I need y'all to listen. I love y'all. That means you got to come in and listen for a little bit. You know the rules. I love you. You said, I think they're doing something because we were without power for 6 hours yesterday and it's the same area. Okay. You need to shut your breaker off. If your kids are on medical devices, you need to make sure that you have a portable one that can be a rechargeable one. That if you have a solar generator, because people have gas generators, but gas gonna run out. Your screen done blacked out, girl, because they don't want us to get this information out. They playing. Okay? They blacked it out again. You said I haven't turned my AC on all summer. This is trying to get by it. You can hear me. Go out and come back in, Rika. You said, and you can't guarantee you'll have sun, so solar might be out of the question. That's not my only source. We talking about for folks that's just starting out. But I guarantee you the sun's going to be around a lot longer than you think. Because it's not going to fall to earth till a certain time. So, get your solar power. Because gas run out in days in your area. And if it ain't going to be no trucks running, you'll want to have something. Hello. We got wood burning stoves too, but that's another subject. Ain't gonna be no soap, so you need to learn how to make some. This bill. So can anybody else see me, or is it just you, Rika? Oh, Here they go with this craziness. Anything else? No. So, moving on. You need to have multiple ways to cook. Just, I don't know what they doing, Pumpkin. You need to have shelf-stable food. How you gonna clean wounds? God forbid if the hospitals, that's for you. That's for you. You already know who you are. No, Rika. Listen, this is the thing. What we are seeing in other countries is coming to America. It's already here. We've at first they was moving folks around and kicking folks out of other countries, and we was like, oh, that's so sad. Okay, now it's happening over here. Cause you always got something to say. Okay, so everything that you think cannot happen here is gonna happen here. Hello, sooner than you think. You said honey is a natural antibiotic, and antifungal. I'm on insulin. That is the biggest fear. So, Robin, you need to go if you have an endocrinologist while you can get into the hospital. You need to have them test your pancreas, take a tissue sample, see what metals you're giving off, and go get those supplements for sure. I think I'm getting a new mole in my palm, y'all. That's crazy. You came over the door knock. I know it's crazy over here. Okay. Okay. Hurry. Because it's your pancreas is either giving off too much chrome, too much iron, too much whatever. Once you figure it out, once they do your tissue sample, you should be able to see what your body's giving off, and then you can, if it's too much or too little. Okay. So, you just found out berberine is good for kidney. Berberine is good for kidneys and liver. Berberine is good for kidneys and liver. Yeah. Some may not agree, but this had to happen. People need to be waking up. Well, this is the thing. Pumpkin, God's word is coming true, whether people believe it or not. Okay, Mama. Well, then. Okay. Somebody said berberine or berberine is good for kidneys and liver. So that's what you're going to need to be looking into. Okay? You actually take berberine as well? Okay, well, look like some folks is in your corner. They telling you what to get. You a diabetic too? Or they say you are? Interesting. Wow. So, if there are natural remedies, that's what they say, that part. If there are natural remedies, dehydrated cherries. Okay. So do your research about things that you can use. Okay? Y'all borderline. Goodness gracious. Really? So do they tell y'all what be calling y'all stuff? Girl, come over here and type that. Come over here, please. Because everybody about to start giving out. Come on over here and put it in here. Please. Y'all, I'm not about to read all that stuff out. I'm not about to do it. If y'all want these people to know, come over here. I'm not about to do that because everybody is about to start giving me every single thing that they know. If y'all want to type it, come over here to TikTok and put it on here. Okay? Because everybody got a remedy. Thank you. Now, for the people that have diabetes, they about to screenshot. I'm going to go to the bathroom and let y'all put y'all 1,652 remedies up. I'm not about to read all them. Screenshot it. you don't have bread pans, you need to get bread pans. Things like that. Okay? Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that. Okay? So, please, if you are new here, go watch. Ooh. CERCA TROVA Survival and Survival 2.0. There's two of them. And the first one and the second one, they have a lot of the same stuff, but they have different things because we added stuff. And throughout other videos, you will see that we add certain stuff, but lava rocks are going to be very important. Thank you. All of those different things so that you can survive. Go back to the Little House on the Prairie days or Color Purple. Okay? Think about what effort it took to make food. They didn't have no blenders and beater. Well, they had beaters, but it was the manual kind. All that kind of stuff, you need manual. You need a way to blend. Uh-oh. Auntie. Now y'all be like, okay, so to the people that's been here a long time, do y'all feel like tape recorders? How do y'all feel about repeating yourself a gazillion times, telling people the same thing for 3 straight years, and they still don't be listening? You said, man. And now y'all see why I be like, it's recorded. If you missed it, go watch it. I'm not seeing it no more. Know how many times I had to say this? You said sick of it. Oh, okay. So now y'all know I wasn't just being rude. I'm not about to keep repeating this over and over. What I need for you to do is go and watch this video. If you serious, I'm not about to give you no list, everything right here. I ain't doing it. Over and over and over again. Friends, family, co-workers, strangers, people on the internet. You're welcome, Auntie. Who got yeast at their house? Or whatever you need to make bread. If it ain't none in the store. That was one of the first things that went during 2020 was bread. Everybody. Oh, okay. It's going to be something you want to have. Good job, Shaniqua. Listen. Hence, seeking you shall find this part. Good job, Miss Lachey. And water straws. Come on. I'm just saying, if you, okay, not WOIUers. This is not for the WOIUers. I was done last week. I'm just going to be looking out the window and not answering the door. Doorbell's coming out. Security doors locked. Auntie, I just said I need to work on my bread making. Come on, because we ain't going to have food to waste at that time. So whatever type of bread you know y'all like to eat, I would go ahead and start making at least 1 loaf a week of a different type of bread so that you know how long it takes, what the process is. And then y'all got to think, we might be cooking on our other stoves that we got, the other ones. So it's going to be a little different. They talking about your video is too long. They need you to get straight to the point. Well, baby, you don't want this information that bad. I tell them to fast forward to when I'm holding stuff up. Fast forward till they see another product. Screenshot and put it in your cart. But you know what? You got to think about it. You know one thing our class taught people, if they didn't have them before they came here? Guess one thing I know y'all learned here. You said yeast never gets old. Don't throw it out. That part. Guess what I know? Y'all got some dang patience. Mariah. Mariah and manners. Patience and manners. That's one thing you learn here. With patience. Look at y'all. Patience and manners. I'm so proud of y'all. Yes. But it helped you in your regular life, didn't it? Did. Your videos are very straightforward. They just lazy. Listen. Manners. I just got a brick of yeast. Can't wait to bust it open. That part, Auntie. Listen, patience and everybody said the same thing. Patience and manners. Oh, let me give y'all a kiss. Mwah. I love y'all. Look at. Yep, that's my class. You gonna stick beside them? I'm gonna stick beside them. I'm a stick beside them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This your crazy class? You see them? They crazy. I know. You go. I'm gonna stick beside them. See? Look it. I'm gonna stick beside them. I know sometimes they can be a little odd. I love them still. I'm gonna stick beside them. They just kicked you out. I know they. Thank you, Punky. You said we grown now, is. Because now y'all be irritated at the new students. Rolling y'all eyes and stuff. Oh my God, can they just quit asking questions so we can get to the class? Quit asking. Send her an email. Y'all be irritated. Oh, irritated. My family's still looking at me crazy when I tell them what they need. One asks me for something every time she see me interesting. Y'all be irritated now. Y'all want nobody messing up our class now. Y'all do not want nobody messing up. We listen and we don't judge. We don't. Unless they in here acting crazy and then we judge. As long as you act like you got some damn sense in here, you will love it here. Don't be sipping no tea. Listen, if you come in here acting crazy, we gonna judge that you are foolish. That's what we gonna judge. No, I'm just playing. Cause folks get in here like that. I'm gonna make me a sign that say no attention seekers. Get my cricket out. I definitely be rolling my eyes like, dang, y'all don't go make her lose her train of thought, and they do, and they do. I'm gonna give me a shirt. I mean, not a shirt. I'm gonna make me a sign so when they come in here trying to make me talk to them, I'm gonna just hold it up. Like I can't find our T-shirt. I don't know what I done did. I done threw it somewhere. I'm gonna just hold the sign up. No attention seekers, okay? If you seeking attention, this is not the place you're gonna find it. You need to go to another live where they like to be angry, and then you'll get all the attention you want. We don't add people here. This is a civilized place. Nothing. It's still here. My family getting ready to go on a trip tomorrow. I'm sitting in my house stocked and ready. Baby, y'all kill me when y'all say that. I'm not playing. Y'all be killing me when y'all say that. You hear me? No. No. No, I don't have no space in here. Baby, you might not have been here in a long time. This room is filled to the ceiling with stuff. I pulled that out when I needed it. It has to go back. Yeah. This room it's way different than it was when we first started. It ain't even nowhere to walk in here almost because people just send stuff. You hear me? All my rooms, right? Y'all heard my nieces said it's a lot of. I mean, y'all nieces talking about it's a lot of stuff in here. I said I didn't do that. Every closet I have is filled to the ceiling. And guess who didn't pay $350 to attend a 3-day reunion? Girl, listen. This the thing, right? When y'all hear y'all family members that y'all know for a fact, you've been telling for 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, okay? When they keep saying, I don't got to worry about it, I'm going to come to your house, while they still steady flexing their money and spending it, you say, ooh, right, because the way I almost got stuck when things went down, I'm good on traveling. Baby, didn't I tell you? And they just had something going with another plane, too. I said, see, you said, my sisters, listen, it's reunion season. I ain't going either. Listen, baby, listen, who ain't about to do it is me. I went and seen my girls, and then I told y'all my car start acting up on the way. I ain't going nowhere else till it's time for me to pack all this stuff up and leave. I will not be making no more trips. Some of my family just come off of a cruise talking about taking another trip. Mm, mm, That's why we done took 2-3 years and got everything we wanted in here. You hear me? I got games and puzzles and everything. Paint. You said exactly. Bank accounts loaded, but it won't mean nothing when it really pops off. Watch this, Shaniqua. You ain't said nothing because your niece, Antoinette. Would you like to tell them? I know you was in here, Niqua. Can you please tell the people what happened to you over the weekend? You said, what do you think is the best way to cook? The best way to cook will be charcoal, fire pit, lava rocks, wood, all of it. I wouldn't want to cook outside though, because if it ain't no food, folks gonna come over your. You need to find a way to cook inside. So what we did, we got wood burning stoves, and even though they gonna smell it, you got to get in here. But I won't be leaving no meat out on the thing for nobody, because it's gonna be desperate times. Believe it. That's another reason why we're getting shelf-stable food like rice and stuff. Okay, listen to this. I was at a gas station and the machines and internet was down. If you didn't have cash, you couldn't get gas. And she was traveling from one state to another. You hear me? She was traveling from one state to another. And what was, they had a power outage or whatever? Nobody could get gas if they didn't have no cash. So think about if you're taking your cross-country family trip and you're down to a quarter of a tank. But I've been telling all the people in our community, you need to keep some cash. Phones wasn't working either. It was in SOS mode, so you couldn't use GPS either. Oh! You couldn't use GPS? But my daughter, my internet daughter, my baby girl. But if you needed to get home, you could have, right? Oh. But if she needed to get home, she could have. Because she had some cash. And she had her a good old map. You said what? See, folks thought your mama was crazy a couple of years ago when I kept telling everybody to go get a road atlas. In all the places that you travel, you need to mark the roads and then travel them. In your city, if you know you go visit family members, fine. You said, how did the gas pump work with no power? Some of them have backup generators or whatever else it is. They got a manual thing on there they can turn on. You got to think, how did they work before they were electric before? Back when I was little, they weren't electric. That's something new. And they still used to roll that thing back. So I guess however they worked then. You said, I just drove back from LA to Phoenix in a gas station. Midway said we only take cash. Interesting. Yes, the internet was down. They could pump gas. No servers was up though, so it was only cash. Here we go. Found me a boat with a capacity of 1,080 pounds. Come on. And you couldn't use your card at the tanks either. Interesting. You hear me? So, if you don't think it can happen to you, it can. And don't nobody want to be in the car with you while you yelling and screaming because you had the opportunity to put some survival stuff in your car in the trunk instead of your spend a night bag to cover up that you've been cheating on your spouse. Moving on. That's not what we're talking about. You need to take that emergency bag out and put one in there that really matters. Like if a flash flood hit you and you got to break the window because your nice electric car shorts out. That's the bag you'll want to have in the back of the car. Not that other one with the extra drawers and wash up soap and stuff in it. Hello? Who keep getting in my live saying crazy stuff? Is somebody else in here with me? Hello? Did y'all see them cars getting swept away in all these rivers? I got bug out bags in the car and in the house loaded. Okay. Not the whole bag. That's the one they got. That's the one. That's the very one right there, Auntie. Yep. Somebody said that. I don't know. Somebody keep popping in my live saying stuff. I don't know. It's rude. That's not the emergency bag you need with your emergency work clothes, like you work the double. That ain't the ones. Them ain't really gonna save your life. Them drawers is not gonna save you. They not. No, they not. So I would suggest, you hear me? You said bless their hearts. No, they not gonna help them. They not gonna help them. Listen, Queen, cuz everything in your car but what you need. And we laughing, but it ain't funny. Whole people's cars was washing down the river with their kids in it. Do you have some type of floaties in your car, and not just because it's summer? And you gonna knock them cute little blow up ones, the ones the Coast Guard use, because you gotta think, God forbid, if y'all get swept down a river or swept down, it's gonna be sharp stuff in that water. Cars and houses. This part, Auntie. Okay. This. Art classes are better than going to comedy clubs. Funny and true. Auntie. Listen here. I love y'all. And if I love you, I got to tell you the truth. That's what we doing around here. It's a lot of folks that tell you they love you, but they want to see you out bad. Donald Trump. But it's some other people on this planet that actually care about your welfare and your kids, even though they've never met you. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. That might be what's in there. Hold on. Did it already get delivered? I forgot. We got gifts. Sorry. I sure did go. I went and picked some up. I thought it was something else that I'm about to do. But I forgot. This must be what this is. No. No, these is two other things. So, Auntie, yours didn't get delivered just yet. Hold on, because I got some stuff today. I forgot. Don't kill me, y'all. I be forgetting. I sure did go pick up some stuff today and I ain't got my food. So it might have got picked. They'll probably tell me tomorrow, or I might have an email about it right now. Cause it's 3 things. This is from Miss Jones. Shaika. What's in here? What's this? I'm gonna save my card for later. Y'all know how I do. Them gotta go in the box. What's this? House of Jones lemon extract. Okay. Thank you. All right. Wait a minute. We got some vittles in here. Hold on. Y'all know I like vittles now. Wait a minute. What is this? Elderberry cough syrup. Cool. Y'all, she make her own cough syrup. Look it. Elderberry cough syrup. Come on in then. Okay. Elderberry. Yeah. I might have to act like I'm sick just so I can taste it. Listen, thank you. So I got me some lemon extract and some elderberry cough syrup. Pretty cool. And look, it got the lemons in there. I ain't even checked on mine. I'm going to put these right here. Y'all know I like vittles and stuff. I might have to act like I got a little something in my throat. I got a little something in my throat. I need to taste that and see and see what they do. Okay, this is from Miss Garcia. Let's see what this say right here. Uh-oh. Let me see. Ooh. I need to not cut some. I like it when y'all write me letters. I like it when y'all write me letters. Oh, you gonna make me cry? Shaika Jones. What is this? What is this? Oh, these are the pictures. It's Garbage Pail Kids. Oh my goodness. It's Garbage Pail Kids in here. Oh, y'all. I had John Clone before. Oh my goodness. Y'all got, wait a minute. I done got hot. Hold on. It's a care package. Little Hebrew. It's some cards. Double-sided cards to teach me Hebrew. Modern and ancient. What is this? This is from Judea? A widow's mite. What? What? Oh, okay, I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait. We going to go in order because I done got, Okay. Let's do this first. Garbage Pail Kids, honey. I am an 80s baby, and if you know, you know. Look it. Oh, and I had this doll. Come on, y'all. And they're on both sides. And Christmas. Come on. Oh, y'all. Las Vegas and the Slob. Y'all remember these? I'm so excited. Y'all mean to tell me that the Garbage Pail Kids was playing in our face? Tell me what you see. I had Cabbage Patch dolls. Tell me what you see. Not they was playing in our face the whole time, though. Not y'all was playing in our face. This is about how, because we don't go outside no more. So is they talking about us 80 kids? Mind control is a thing. And I'm not trying to offend not one soul. But mind control, I'm going to show y'all first. Tell me what you see. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. They was playing in our face. That's crazy. Well, everything happens for a reason. What are these? Oh, this is cool. What is this? Oh, wow. Look it. You sending me collector's coins, girl? Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. This is 1 troy ounce of fine silver. We just studied about a troy ounce, didn't we? You said not me jumping from this platform to the other one, so I won't miss nothing. Hilarious. What is this one? Oh, this is a put on the whole armor of God coin, standing firm in the faith. And it has the salvation. So this is like the one we had before. It's another one. Wow. This 2019, 2022. Oh, this mean a lot. Now this, actually both of these do. The dates, the times. Where do you find all these coins? Look at this. It's a fruit of the spirit coin. And what we just say, you will know them by their fruit. I didn't even know it was a such thing. Did you? Did you know it was a fruit of the spirit coin? No. And it's got like the little loops in the grapes. Look. It's like holes. You see them? That's dope. I like these too. I'm going to have to get like a coin thing. I'm going to have to get a coin thing. This is so cool. Now look. Now look. Now nigga, look. Hold on. Let me show you what we got over here. So we got us a Celtic coin from 168 to 31 BC. Right? Wait a minute. Y'all can't see it that way. Right? We got us a Celtic coin with Poseidon's thing on it. Right? You said that's how you know it's getting good. This part, look. And then we got a widow's mite from Judea. 103 to 76 BC. Look it. OMG. Now this make me cry. On the inside, I'm not going to let y'all see it because I already did that earlier. Right, Rika. But y'all know why this mean a lot to me. This mean a whole lot to me. I ain't even going to tell y'all my business. We going to save that for another day because that's why I was emotional earlier this morning. But we just going to leave it. It's just not time. It's just crazy how he do stuff around here. I'm telling you. It's so crazy. These, I wish y'all could see. That's so crazy. And look, you can like verify that it's a real coin and everything, which is so freaking cool. You see it? Q, cry me a river. Girl! Girl, I talked to Dad about it. Crazy. Because the people with a lot of money, they gave a little. But hers, she gave all that she had. And that's why hers was more to God. Because if you got it to give, it ain't nothing. But if it's all you have and you give God something, or you give that to some, if it's my last $5, then I give it to you and I don't know where I'm gonna get another $5. Yeah, it means a little bit more to God when you do that. And she was blessed because of it. Do you hear me? I gotta give me a coin. Maybe I'm just gonna keep it in here. I'm gonna put all my coins in here. This is gonna be my coin collector box. It says the bronze coin of Judea. This is so freaking cool. Thank you. It says the mite is the 1611 King James translation for the Greek word lepton. The widow's mite mentioned in the scriptures are thought to have been either leptons or perhaps similar, slightly larger variations called prutas. These tiny bronze coins were the smallest and lowest denominations that circulated through the Holy Land during the lifetime of Jesus Christ. No way. Okay. You said you didn't came to a door knock too. Right! And he know I don't be wanting to be over at the people's house. He know it. Because they be treating me crazy. Oh, she took pictures so y'all can see it. Listen, when I tell you we have the most amazing class, she knew I was going to want to show y'all. And it's real, real little so you can see what's actually on it. She took the pictures for y'all. That's what this is. It's pictures of this. So if you ever wonder what the widows might look like, now you know. You might want to screenshot it so you could tell somebody you know exactly what the widow might look like. Look at the scripture popping up off the page, y'all. Between aunties, all the aunties that done went overseas and cousins and sisters and sent back stuff from those places. Listen, I'm grateful to have y'all as family. This the back. This the back. This is so freaking cool. Wait a minute, what are we looking at right here? What is this? This is the tree? What tree? The sword of the spirit. Is these on the coins? The hidden truth. This is okay. I'm gonna have to look at these when y'all not here. I'm gonna have to look. This is a puzzle because she didn't wrote on the back the hidden truth. So you know I'm gonna have to study these because y'all know I like puzzles. Look it. Hebrew right to left. Ruach Kadesh is the Holy Spirit. Oh, she already wrote the translation on there for me. Well, then say it then. See, that's why I like this kind of class. You hear me? Sword defeating the snake. Got it. We got some cool people around here. We have some cool things in this place. The coolest things in this place. We have the coolest things in this classroom. I'm telling you. We just got all kind of trinkety things from all around the world in here. We got Bibles that came from all around the world in here. You hear me? We got Russian Bibles and Ethiopian Bibles and Bibles from Egypt. We got Korean Bibles, the Tanakh. We got a Chinese English Bible. We got the Interlinear Bible. We got the Quran in 3 different languages. We got dictionaries of Christian antiquities. Like, it's a lot of stuff in here. We got ram's horns that came directly from Israel. Not 1, but 2. Do you see this? And I ain't about to even give myself a headache trying to blow it. So not only do we got a widow's mite, we got 2 ram's horns that came from Israel, which is crazy. Y'all, God be sending our stuff over here for these treasures. I know. He said he'll give you the desires of your heart. And he know I think I live in the Bible times. He know I think I live in the Bible times. He done sent me a David sword, and we got genie lamps in here and just all kinds of things. Listen, I'm sad the world got to end because I didn't even get to enjoy it that long. Oh, please don't do that. Just stay. Okay, there you go. Don't go nowhere, girl. Just be cool. Okay? All right. It's a lot of cool stuff in here. We got old books from 1877 and 35. God is blessed. Oh, what am I saying now? Okay. A professional coin grading service. This is the coolest. My granddaddy would love this. Rest his soul. He would love this. My granddaddy. I gotta find a safe space to put this. There's a book missing from here. I need to figure out what it is. There's a whole book missing from here. What goes here? A red book. And it's in the wrong place. Because it's a red book that go right here. Where is it? Hold on. It's a red. Oh, it's up here. Never mind. I forgot I did put that there. Okay. I was about to trip. I forgot I had to move it up here. Remember, the red book used to be right here, but I forgot because this stuff kept falling down. I can't do that. We got some cool stuff in here. Like this. Wait a minute. I got to do it right. See? Auntie sent this from over in Europe. You see it? I have your stuff. I have stuff for you from Greece and Spain and Ireland. Listen. Oh, I got all that in there too. Don't worry about it. This is what they used to look like. This is why the women was having goat babies. And if you can see where the first knuckle of my... I might have had me a goat baby too. I don't know. I ain't saying, but I mean, I just have to not look at his legs. At least not the bottom two. No, I'm just playing. Listen, I might have had me a little Gus. You know what I'm saying? I might have just had me a little Gus. I don't know. I can't say. I mean, if that's what the satyrs was walking around looking like, and they just out in a bit. I mean, you said, Auntie, listen, girl, if you can see what is under that finger, honey, you might have had you a little guts too. Lord. Listen. You got to remember who their daddies is. Y'all remember what they said about their daddies as to why the women in Genesis went the way that they did. Don't forget that. You said, hear me out. Right. Hear me out. I mean, don't forget about who they did. And they have magical powers. I ain't saying I'm going over there, but I mean, I can see where the temptation come from. I can see. Come here, Gus. Get over here. Your daddy is on his way. Come on, Gus. Let's go. No, quit bad at people. Don't say bad no more. Don't do that. Now, I done told you how to speak English. You could do it. And quit ramming your horns into people. Don't do that. It's rude. Let's go. Listen. They ain't even mad at me. You hear me? Listen. Baby, look. You said, D, no. Listen. The goat trees. Listen. Tremaine, I'm just saying. Listen, you don't be running your... Don't be running your little nubs into nobody. It's not nice. Now, I done told you how to... Listen. You said, minding my business, this part. You said, stop trying to fly off before I get your daddy. You hear me? Because what in the world? If that's what they was... Okay, I see. I'm just going to mind my business. I don't know. But I can understand why the Lord said the whole world was wicked. The whole world was wicked. It was. Uh-huh. They had the little nubs up there. Don't be doing that. Is you eating grass, boy? Get that grass out of your mouth. Oh, I forgot. Never mind. Go ahead. What, you done picked up something, a little bug or something? You got some little pesticides, what you call it? Not pesticides. You got some parasites in your stomach because you was out there eating on that hay or something. He hungry, right? Baby, listen. Let him know. You said, Auntie, I am too tickled. Listen. You said Neymar had herself a time with them, honey. Then she equal. You see, left finna go check a snack. Right. Go get you a snack. Fine. Just go get you one then. You don't eat that grass over there. Cause I seen that boy. Eat the grass right there, boy. Where is your daddy? Listen, could you imagine? This world was it was really like what is it? What you call it? With the lion in the wardrobe. Mr. What was his name that trapped them and got him Narnia? What was his name? He was working with the little, what was his name? Mr. What was his name? That sold him out to the white witch? Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Tumnus. Thomas something. Yeah. Uh-huh. What would you do? Well, guess what? Y'all laughing at me, but it's some of y'all homegirls about to be their baby mama in a minute. Yes, Hellboy is real. You said I'm just going to stay on the floor. Auntie. Auntie. But wait a minute, because Japan is making them right now. So while y'all laughing at me, in 2 years, I might see y'all with a Mr. Humness baby daddy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just saying, because they making them right now. And see, y'all thought it was funny, but when they walking around like that, then what? You said the way I have to spit out my food. Listen. You said I'm married. I'm just saying. I mean, for real. You said laugh out loud, then got caught up. Lord help. You said I'ma just look. I'm just okay. Listen. This the thing. See, that's why the folks don't like being over here. Cause we gonna talk about the real. Y'all think that folks got horns on their heads just for no reason right now, huh? Y'all just think that's a joke? There are still human. Matter of fact, did y'all see the young man that's showing that he got 2 rows of teeth? A black guy? I reposted it. Did y'all see it? He said, I have this disorder. He said, I'm always biting my tongue because I have 2 rows of teeth. He said, I don't know where it came from. I said, the giants. He still has his 2 rows of teeth. I wanted to say the men of Gath, but you know. I reposted it. If you go look. I don't know his name. If y'all seen it, can y'all tell? Yes, he's a handsome young man too. Yep, go look real quick. Is he on TikTok? Perry something is called Peridontia or something. All of them ones with the BBLs gonna be after the ones they go for petty. But now we know where Onos Khalees came from, don't we? We know where Onos Khalees came from. Oh, we believe you. You said you've been seeing spaceships? Oh, we believe you. We believe you 100%. You in one of the mud flood capitals, honey. I wouldn't be surprised. It's all kind of tunnels and stuff under there. It ain't no telling what. Have you not realized that most of the end of the world movies happen in y'all state? Like, we waiting on it. I mean, we already know they're going to start with y'all. Y'all in Cali. They're going to be over there with y'all. Yeah. They already done told us that the beans is coming up out the ground over there with y'all. And over there in Cali, it's going to be some stuff too. So we just waiting on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bell Bell. It's the truth. Nope, didn't see that. Hell, I have trouble chewing gum. He must be catching hell trying to chew anything. Yep, he said he bite his tongue all the time, and he lifted up his mouth, and you can see it. Interesting. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, Saya is his name. Siah, y'all. Thank you, Pumpkin. Y'all go look it up real quick. No, didn't listen. His name is Saya on TikTok. I love y'all. One thing y'all gonna do is put that information out there. I'll be right back. And for those of you that are uptight, this is not church. Because yes, we do talk about the Bible, but we talk about life. We have fun. We laugh. We joke. We laugh until we pee, as a matter of fact. So if that is too, you too rigid for that, you gonna hate it here. If you're used to the normal church setting, when you learn, we break it all the way down to what it really is, and not just the surface stuff. So, I mean, either get with it or get lost. I don't know what else to tell you. Because we ain't changing the way we teach around here. It's been effective. Very, very, very effective. The only thing about when I go outside and stay out there for a while, boy, it'd be a lot. But y'all know what? I think it's my apartment. I really think it's some mold somewhere in here. Because my allergies and stuff didn't get like this until I moved here. Like, I had a little bit of allergies, but it wasn't like this. And it's only since I've been in this apartment. You're not getting to see him? Why? I don't know why you're not getting to see. I got one. I got two. Actually, it's an air purifier in pretty much every room I'm in. A dentist said it's called hyperdontia and it's genetic. Of course it is. Yeah. Yep. So, can I ask y'all a question? Since we've been doing our studies about the giants and their um genetic disorders, do you think that you would pay attention as much as you do now to certain things where doctors say, oh, we don't know where this comes from, but we know, right? We know where the double rows of teeth and the extra finger and the two uteruses and even intersex beings. We know exactly how they got here. We know how those the genetics were mingled with, or whatever you want to call it. Like, we know. So when we see certain genetic disorders, we can research that all the way back to before the flood, yes or no? You saw it, Jay? We know what we're looking at. We're not confused about what it is. Scientists can't lie to us and say something interrupt. We know exactly where it came from. Even dwarfism, we know where it came from, don't we? Right? When the angels made it with the women, they didn't only make big people. The opposite of that is they made really little people. So it either went super big or super de-duper little. This is why you always see twins on the movies and they got a big one and a little one. Yes. Yes. Hey, Mel. It wasn't only little people. I mean, big. They didn't only make giants. They also made dwarves as well. So, smaller than a regular human, right? Or larger than a regular human. And at that time, a regular human was 30 feet tall. So you have to understand, seeing a pygmy, a grown man that's only 3 feet tall, and his brother is 450 feet tall. If you thought they got that whole Game of Thrones thing from nowhere, oh no. Game of Thrones, a lot of that is biblical. But you got to know what you're looking at. I was told in 2013 from genetic doctors that I had the most kids with our birth defects in their records. Are you serious? Game of Thrones was telling us. But that people don't know what they looking at. Are you serious, T? How many of your babies again have and don't kill me, because you know we got a couple people in here. We got syndactyly and polydactyly. Which one, y'all? Is syndactyly? That's cool. So like you're like a record holder. We got all kind of people here. I'm proud to say it. Did you know that my sister, her and her children hold the record for, is it syndactyly or polydactyly? Because I'm sure gonna say it. Yes, y'all got a sister too, and nieces and nephews. This is pretty cool. How many? I hear a pastor say that angels did not sleep with their daughters. Oh my God, with the daughters of women. Yep, 4 out of the 8 have ectrodactyly. Really? So I was saying it wrong. So 4 out of her 8 children have That's like, as far as like, is because ectro is like bird, right? Or no? Correct me if I'm wrong, sis. I'm not trying to put your business out there, but I'm just, is that the same? It's like one of them is webbed. They're because syndactyly, polydactyly, and ectrodactyly. We got people with double wombs, still got double rows of teeth. Some people still have 6 fingers. We have one of the coolest communities on the internet. Like, I'm so excited about it. You hear me? Do y'all hear that? She has the most children with their condition on the doctor's records. 4 out of her 8 children. It's missing fingers and toes. Their feet are like ostriches and hands are like lobsters. Got it. Yes. You heard that? She said, so the feet are like ostriches and the hands are like, I don't want to say this wrong, like lobsters. In the club we all fam are. Do y'all know how many, like, we have a young lady here that knits? Now, this woman, I ain't even got none of my shoes in here. And when I tell you every last one of them got the most amazing skills that I couldn't do, and I have my fingers, this, my favorite pair of shoes that I own right now, that I wear pretty much every day, is a pair of shoes that she made. All of her skills, I'm trying to tell you. Baby, them shoes catch looks everywhere I go. And the way she blinged them out, and they be bling, 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 blinging in the light and the dark. You know, I think I'm a princess now. Where is my ruby red slippers? Listen. And like, even Miss Luna Knits, Rena, okay? She Sabrina, her and her babies have the same condition. Her son, and her daughter, or I think they have syndactyly, one of them. And she knits crazy. I'm talking about, listen, I would not want to be a part of a better community or any other community. We have so many intricate people here that are different from anybody else in the world. Where other people look down on disabilities, I get to see the amazing things that God does with people that don't have what someone would consider normal, extremities. You said, I have all my fingers, but my left hand was webbed and only have 8 toes and 5 on the other foot. You said, wait a minute. Okay. So you have all your fingers. Okay, so you have all your fingers. But my left hand was webbed and only have 8 toes, 5 on one foot and 3 on another. Interesting. Sorry, Pumpkin. So she does have all her hands, but they were webbed. Okay. Do you hear me? I like it. I like it a lot because, baby, the way she be, listen. Listen here. I'm telling you, I would not want to be a part of a different community. Like, I love it here. The things that I've learned about the people in our community, your children, your grandchildren, the feats that you guys have overcome for whatever it is, like all of the babies, everybody. We got so many living miracles over here for one reason or another. You said one of my old co-workers had a baby arm and she could throw in IVs with her eyes closed. Wow. Do you see? I'm grateful. I am. When I say I'm grateful, because what that does, that shows us how mighty God is, because he picked every single person. So however you came out is how he wanted you to come out. You hear me? But the fact that you all are so talented, y'all didn't let nothing stop y'all. Y'all babies that they said wouldn't make it past a certain point and this and that, or they would never walk or never talk or never eat. All of these different things, the stories y'all done came in here in leaps and bounds past what the doctor said. We get to see the real miracles of God over here. The real miracles of God, and it's crazy. I mean, people talking about, oh, them kind of miracles don't happen no more. No, they not fake over here. They real. People really do get healed over here. People really do start walking again. They get their sight back. They off medication. Like, it's real. But you know what we got over here? Real faith. You hear me? We got real faith over here. Real faith. That's why we see the miracles that we see. It ain't no I'm laying hands on you and pushing you down. We got people that are drug free now, rug free. And they have been on drugs for a long time. They've been clean for 2, 3, 4 years now, or going on 4 years, some folks. What y'all don't know, and all kinds of different drugs and addictions. Some people had an addiction to tall trees. They don't have that no more. And some people had an addiction to jumping in pools that didn't belong to them. They don't even have that addiction no more. I was 1 pound, 4 ounces. They said I would be a vegetable. My mama prayed for me, and I'm 54. This part just be real. You hear me? Faith is real. It is a real thing. And we use it every day over here. Every day. You hear me? You said they told you 9 years. Every day. But do you see when you start using it, how it builds up very quickly? It's like a checking account where they match your money. For every dollar you put in, they put 1 or 2. Depending on the situation. Faith is like that. The more you use it, the more it grows. You said my PTSD is healed and I don't drink or smoke anymore. Come on. Come on. Listen, I already know it's a lot of miracles that have happened here. Where people said you wasn't never gone. Who said that? We don't even listen to that kind of stuff over here. Speak that about your own life. You said it was just taken away. What was just taken away? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think I missed something. What happened to my videos? I took them down. But I still have videos on YouTube. We left TikTok for a long time. About 6 months and came back. Oh, your addiction? No way. Come on now. Come on. You said now I'm getting into ministry. Come on, Tracy. Listen, my baby was 3 pounds, 10 ounces, and she had a stomach infection. Came across your videos when I was, battling with my faith. That was almost 4 years ago. Come on. Come on, Niecy Pooh. That's why I said we do not care. Like, folks be trying to talk crazy to us. We don't care. We didn't see too many miracles over here. In 3.5 years, we can't even count how many miracles. We can't even count. Whether it be jobs, houses paid off, folks was on their deathbed. Doctors gave them a certain amount of time, baby, and they got up and ain't on no hospice no more. Huh? We done been in the operating room with people. Literally. You said definitely my son talking a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, nephew. You hear me? I'm trying to tell miracles on miracles. I'm trying to tell you. You want some? You tired of that fake church stuff? Come over here. Get out of religion and get into relationship. You'll see something. You'll see something. I'm trying to tell you. You will see it. The prayers from here are powerful. Listen, in numbers, and listen, like I said, and I've said this, and I'm going to say it again, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not going to keep y'all. And understanding what God did for others, he will do it for you. Faith building 101, girl. Girl, you done made the hair on my body stand up. Say something again, sis. As soon as you said that, all the hair on my body stood up. Yes, all of that. Daughter hadn't talked in 15 years. She say full sentences now. You said what? Did y'all hear that? Daughter hadn't talked in 15 years. She say full sentences now. Come on with that blessed oil to the tongue. You said what? You will speak. I don't care what the doctors say. You will walk. You will speak. You will go on your own. You gonna understand what? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. And get this. You ain't had to buy no $50 rock or oil or pillowcase or nothing. Come on. Come on. You ain't had to get no prayer cloth that's $79 and then you got to make payments on it for 17 years to get your miracle. All you had to do over here was believe. Pops be doing it and do. You hear me? Ain't you didn't have to get no rock god or nothing. Hello? You didn't have to kill no chicken or nothing. You had to get down on your knees and ask God. Say, I can't do it. The doctors don't know. But God, you made matter, so I know you can manipulate it. You made my baby's tongue. You can cut the string under there and make them talk. You made my baby's eardrums. God, you can flip them around. I ain't, look. Folks be like, oh, that's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen in your life. Don't speak that over here for me. Because he said he can do whatever I can ask. So, I mean, if you don't believe, just say that. If you don't have no faith, just say that. But what you're not going to do is talk down on what ain't going to happen over here. Those prayers go straight up. I'm trying to tell you. We didn't have people come in and say, I want a raise. And I've been here. And we said, okay, we're going to pray about it. Prayed about it. And we thought the meeting was going to be tomorrow, baby. She walked in there and got her raise and came right back out, didn't she? I said, now don't get fired now. Damn, wait a minute. Did you talk to God about it? Hold on. Came right out with her raise. Y'all remember? We was in class. She said, I'm about to go ask for a raise today. I'm tired of this. And came right on out with it. You remember? I was like, wait, you said facts. I got a promotion twice in 1 month when I first came here and did. And did. And did. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Listen. You said they told me yesterday I'm no longer in remission stage. Quita! Where is my... And I need practice. Y'all heard that? That's me ringing your bell. You heard it? She's no longer in remission. You said what? You said what? You said it's turned into stage 4, but you healed already. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That means you already claiming it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because the doctors got to give you the crazy for the miracle to come. Do we not? Hello? I told y'all what they told me about my baby. I said, yeah, no, none of that's going to happen. None of that's going to happen. So that means if he didn't let you come out, he about to get rid of it all at one time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The bigger the feat, the bigger the miracle. I keep trying to tell y'all. Soon as the trouble come, he about to do whatever it is that you ask for. But the trouble got to come first. It's not a miracle if man can do it. Come on. We just rang it. Did I just tell you we just rang your bell? We already rang it, cancer free. I know the bell. That's why I got this. The bell been rung already. What cancer? And you stop saying it. Stage 4? What are you talking about? Who in stage 4? I'm not in stage 4. I'm not even in stage 1. I don't even got precancerous cells. Hello? Start saying that every morning. I'm not in stage 4. My cells are healed. They're not necrotic. No, that's not happening over here. I don't even have precancerous cells. What cells? No. Speak to your body. That's why we rung the bell already. I'm trying to tell you. You said I started saying I'm healed and thank you, the Lord, for healing me. Come on. Come on. What cancer? I told you them doctors gonna tell I said ain't none of that about to happen. They talking about her eye gonna pop out the socket and none of that's gonna happen. I'm not letting y'all play lab rat with my baby either. Y'all got one shot at this and after that it's in God's hands. Period. That's it. Y'all got 1 round of chemo and 1 round of radiation. After that, I don't know what to tell y'all. Because we not doing that. Yeah. It's crazy. Ask God if it's a demonic sickness. You read this book? You read this? If you haven't, go on and download the PDF of this. If you haven't read this, Quita, and read it. And take your time and read it if you haven't. And even if you have, go back and read it again. It's going to mean different this time. You hear me? Okay? Because, okay. Because guess what? In this book, they talk about demonic sickness. And how spiritual doorways allow in. This young lady in this book, she got diagnosed with all kinds of cancers and blood cancer and this and that. And she knew that it was evil spirits that was getting into her body, causing sickness. And so she had to close the doors in her mind and in her soul from things that had happened to her. Remember this. Go study the scriptures on people in the Bible that God healed. Sometimes he told the demon to come out first. And sometimes he told the person, you are forgiven first. Unforgiveness is like cancer. It will eat you from the inside out. Resentment, bitterness, hatred. Okay? They are spirits. And spirits are parasites in real life. There are, listen, and I'm not saying you punkin. I'm not saying you Quita. But it's a lot of people that's sick because they won't forgive. It's a lot of people that's sick because they won't let go. And pigs in a parlor. I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of people that are deathly ill all because they won't forgive. It's a real thing. If you haven't studied, that's so funny that you said pigs in a parlor because it's out because I had to use it last night. It's already out, Bell Bell. It's already out because I was using it last night because we was going over the demon groupings. Have y'all taken time to go through these? To those of you that have the book. We did some last night. It's crazy how them demon groupings run up together, don't it? Last night, the ones that we did was bitterness, strife, retaliation, I think. We did retaliation. We did withdrawal, depression, insecurity, and rejection. It's a very interesting thing, though. When you go through here and you look at how all of these things, it's called pigs in the parlor. But we use our manners. I love y'all. Can you please tell me the name of the book? It's called Pigs in the Parlor. You're welcome. They said I had a knot in my breast in the x-ray. I didn't claim it and prayed. They took another x-ray and they couldn't understand where it went. I knew my father had healed me. Come on, Auntie Edith. You don't got to take their word over God's. Especially not when you know a lot of these doctors got power trips. They have God complexes. Because the moment that you stop or you don't want to take the medicine they give you, they not so friendly. Because they didn't already mapped out how much they going to make if you have to stay on it for 2 years. A month. And cancer meds are very expensive. One pill can be $10,000. I know because my auntie was on it and her stuff was crazy. She had, what do you call it? Bladder cancer and some other cancer down there in the backside, I think. It's a book called He Came to Set the Captives Free. Dean, look it up, by Bev Tucker. It's a good book. Thank you, Pumpkin. Bev Tucker. Okay. So it's another one with the same name. I'm going to look into it. Bev Tucker. Okay, let me write that down. Well, not with that one. I know, Coach. It's a whole series of them. Y'all know that's not the only one I read. Most times I've already read, like I told y'all, all the Left Behind books and stuff. Any of them books, if it was another one, I read it. That's just the one that I have right now. But it's a lot. I done read Fox Books of Martyrs. It's a lot of other books that I've already read. I just don't have them in my possession right now. One of your pills is 4,000. Yeah, I read them years ago. You said you exactly right. They told my niece she wouldn't make it past Easter. She's still here. This part. This part. I tell them only God knows when we're going to go, Sister Lady. I'm trying to tell you. I don't accept nothing they say. I told y'all they told my mom I would never have no kids, baby. If I didn't get these tubes tied, I'd have 20. I stopped at 4. But if I did not have, baby, please. They said, oh, she'll never have kids. My mama said, the devil is a lie. I mean, I don't want her to have none right now. But, yeah, I'm not receiving any of that. And, baby, if I didn't get a tubal ligation, honey, yeah, I'd probably still be having kids right now. Probably because the women in my family have kids for a long time, over several decades. And they just put me back on blood. They just tried to put you on blood pressure medicine. Yeah, that'd be crazy. My ex-husband, when we first got married, he was on blood pressure pills. 3 months, that mess was gone. And he had it for 7 years. Rushing himself to the hospital and this and that, baby. Not after marrying me. I said, oh, no, you came in with your little bag of pills and stuff? What is this? You got stuff for your nose? And oh, no, nigga. You is a medical... No. By 3 months, baby, he wasn't on none of that stuff. He only took they got his stuff down to like 5 milligrams, the lowest milligrams. He was on the Cinepril and all that crazy stuff. I said, boy, we is not doing all that. And within 3 months of us being married, he could have stopped taking it. You said you get your tubes taken out in the morning? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to, Pumpkin. You're not supposed to. I did a thing and I wasn't supposed to do a thing. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to, but I did. So you pray about it. Because we not supposed to do that. You said they looking at me crazy because I'm fighting and they ain't giving up. That part. They told my mom I was going to be born with Down syndrome and wouldn't live to see 20. She said, not happening in Jesus' name. And here I am, 31. You said I've been praying about it, but he ain't been answering. I wish I would have known better too. So he ain't said nothing, but you just gonna go on and move forward. You is bold, you is strong, and you is crazy. He ain't said nothing. You just gonna go on and do it, Nisi Poo, huh? You said, I don't want to do this. Mess around and be like my auntie. She had a baby 14 years, and then she was yelling at us about trying to be grown and stuff. Right. Or did he say something and you not listening? That part. But my auntie, she went ahead and got hers tied up and cut and burnt. And then she was pregnant when we was 14, trying to tell us not to be knocking no boots. And auntie, you've been single for your whole life. We ain't never seen you with no man, so how you get pregnant? And we 14 too, and you was just talking to us about premarital sex. Where the nigga at? Because we thought we was good and grown in. Where are you at? She was pregnant in her tubes, couldn't even hide it. Tube didn't burst. And we had to tell everybody, you been hunching. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, clock back. Don't say nothing else to us about no premarital sex, sister. Hello? And we gave her the hardest time, too, because she used to embarrass her. Yeah, you down there with that little tail boy. You bet not be doing that. Hold on. What is you? Wait, whoa. Listen. I said, ain't he for real? Girl, I don't want to hear it. I do. I want to know exactly how you was just talking to us about this and you was pregnant. And your baby 14. We want to know. Well, I'm not going to say nothing because you get to fed. And every time I talk about how my last baby got, girl, yep. Let me go and take this off right now. I was already sweating when she was talking about. I might need to turn my fan on. Hold on. Y'all get to talking about pregnancy, and that's when I get a little flush. God, please. I don't be frolicking in the field, though, so I don't got to worry about it. But, baby, it'll be just my luck. The one time I try to go walk through a field, baby, and they be like, what? Because there's plenty of women in my family that got pregnant and their tubes was tied. That's not funny to me. That's a not, listen. Girl, I will cry. Thank God. That's why I don't even go around where no big trees is at or nothing. I steer clear. My parents said, nah, we good. Had us and my sister and her disability, they wouldn't make it out the hospital, let alone 2 years. She was almost 11. That part, Keish. You said, I guess I won't be getting my tubes tied. You're not supposed to. Oh, no, I won't be getting no trees. You want me to go to hell, Shishi? You want me to go to hell? Them ain't the trees I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of, right. So if I go running in them kind of trees, I'm probably gonna go to hell. And I don't want to go to hell, so I stay out the forest. I can't climb no tree. I can't climb no trees. I can't cut no hedges. I can't nothing. Absolutely not. Not the way the nightmare I had where no. Mm-mm-mm. But see, okay, so let's talk about it. We did the math already, but shall we do it again? Y'all want to do the math? Okay, how many single people or people that be acting like they single we got in here? I'm about to show y'all something as to why it ain't even important to me. And y'all done seen it, but we gonna do it. Hold on. Let me get my life together. Just give me a second. I got water. Hold on. Let me get my life together because y'all ain't got to talking about getting pregnant with your tube ties, baby. I am frazzled. Oh. For my sushi eaters, have y'all ever had sweet potato sushi? Listen, I don't even know what I would do if I had a little kid. Like my grandkids, baby, I be so tired. I be so happy. Like when I be around them, I love them. But baby, my baby is about to be 22. My youngest kids is about to be 23 and 22, babe. I just not the tempura. It no, just regular. It's good. They put like the sweet potatoes in it, but then it's something crunchy on the inside of that with the seaweed and stuff, baby. Listen, listen. Let me see if I got a piece. I might still have a piece left. I think I ate it all, but it was so good. I'm trying to tell you it was. It made me real happy. My toes was wiggling under the table and stuff. I know that man was probably looking at me like, what in the world, baby? It was good. I got the cucumber in that because I didn't want to eat no heavy food. I've been eating all that soul food lately. I was like, all right, sucker, you going to start gaining that weight right back. I done lost me a good 20 pounds, about 15 pounds or so. I was about 160. I'm 145, 143, so I'm getting down. My goal is 140. And then I'll be all right. You hear me? I didn't lost because y'all had me looking like the Stay Puft lady around here. I couldn't fit none of my clothes or nothing. Had to quit eating all them snacks y'all was sitting around here. Cut back on my meals every day. Listen, I was getting a little too. Told you what my mama said. I said, girl, you're not going to keep coming for me, though, because we all in the same situation. Oh, it's so much stuff in here. Where is the spray? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Let me go get it, Ted. Oh, it's already one right here. Hold on. Yeah, y'all was sending me all them snacks and stuff, and I don't turn down no food. Unless it's like, hey, Michael. Unless it's like, lima beans or pig feet. Now I'll turn that down. Some pig snout. I don't want that either. But oh, and no soggy bread. I don't want that. No soggy bread and no tapioca. None of that. Why do I feel like I'm doing this not the right way? What am I supposed to be? Where is my thing at? Y'all. I don't know what I did with it. Ooh. That's why I used to just use the hood tab. I'm gonna go get us another one. Don't worry about it. Let me go get this. Hold on. Cause see, some stuff you just got to use. You just got to use. But where? That's why you gotta keep you a whole bunch of cleaning tabs for just this type of occasion. Right here. Yeah. There we go. Come on now. All right, this gonna have to do. Moving on. Okay. Let's do it. Can y'all see? No. Okay, everybody can see now. Okay, here we go. All right. So, this is you. Can y'all see that? Okay, good. Ooh. See, this room feel like it's like a Willy Wonka room. It's getting smaller and smaller. Okay. So, this is your love interest right here. Okay? So, we'll say you've been with 2 people in your life. Okay? You've been with 2 people in your life. Is that better? You've been with 2 people. This you. But those 2 people have been with 5 people apiece. Okay? Now, tell me how much a Roman legion excuse me. Tell me how many people is in a Roman legion, and then find a demon that is over a legion of demons, and tell me how many are in that legion. You said the math bad already. Here we go. How many people was in a Roman legion? What's the number? $10,000? 10,000 is in a Roman legion? I know it's between like 6 to 10. So it says 4. Okay, it's going to give a couple of numbers. So we're going to do 8,000. We're going to do 8K. Okay? Okay, we're going to do 8. We're going to do a rough... you said, I think I hear my plans calling. Okay, so we're going to say this person dealt with one person that had a Roman legion of demons. You said 5,200. We just going to do an estimate of 8,000. Because some people saying 52, some people saying 4, some people saying 6. Right, between 5 and 8. So we're going to say 8. So this one person that you dealt with out of one of the 5, right, that they dealt with, one of these people had a Roman legion of demons. Now, can you go look up a Prince of Hell or a Duke of Hell and tell me... Oh, they go with them fireworks. Tell me how many demons or legions of demons or numbers of people that a Duke of Hell has under him. And it could be any Duke, just it's a whole bunch of them. Look up the Dukes of Hell and then look up what their legion number is. What we got? There's several demons that are dukes and earls of hell. Let's say you dealing with a boss type chick or nigga, right? And they have an earl or a duke that is he said, I think it's time to wash my car. Okay, well, come on. I'm about to show you something. What we got? You said up to 85. Who? That's what it gave you, 85? It should be a lot more than that, but it might be. Look up any Duke of Hell, because it's a ton of them. And then they normally have soldiers under them. You said Vipar had 29 legions. Does it give a number of the legions? Right. Eligos has 60 legions. So we're going to do 29 and 60. So can y'all do the multiplication for me? 29 times 8K and 60 times 8K? Because that's not 60 demons. You said Dukes of Legend of Hell had 4,439,000. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. 4,439,622? Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Okay. I hope y'all seeing this. Right, Bell. Right. 232,000 for 29. Oh my goodness. 232,000. Jeez. There are over 92 dukes. Right. I just need to know who they got under them. All right. So what's the 60? This why I don't go running in the trees no more. I'm about to show you something. $60 times 8K, 480,000. Okay, so let's stop at them numbers. All right. So we're going to say that one of these 5 people had one of these guys, a duke. Okay? Okay? So these are the 2 people that you slept with. You said block my black book. Did. All right, so this you. Yeah, you only slept with 2 people. But each one of the people that you slept with, they slept with 5. Now, in the doctor math, right, it would be like 12 or 13 of y'all. And that's it. Right? But let's do this in the spiritual realm. So these numbers, because you got portals in your body, right? Everybody know the portals. Everybody pretty much has the same portals. Okay? So let's say that your love interest has been with 50 people. $50. We're going to do groups of 10. What if it's a general in each one of these 10? Because, see, people think when you get one demon that they run in packs. And these is the kind of packs that they run in. This is why when Jesus ran into the demoniac and he said, what do you have to do with us? Nigga, it's only you standing right there. You by yourself. Who is the us? This is the us. This right here. This the us. This 480,000, this 232,000, this 4,439,622 demons in one body. So say you get married as a virgin, but then you and your husband step out on your marriage. You got two, he got two. But each one of them then been with a Duke or Lilith or Asmodeus type demon that has 60,000 people in each one of their legions. And you wonder why instantly your mind ain't working the way it used to. You want, come on, catching bodies. You wondering why you can't think straight and why you don't feel alone in your body no more, or why you thinking about things that you would never think to do, and you start doing stuff that you, well, because you're not by yourself no more. You could have just let 232 entities into your body in less than 5 minutes. And if the brother ain't been with nobody in a long time, 30 seconds. I'll put an S there so they know seconds. So you traded nobody in your body but the Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, because if he excited, we know that's about all he gonna get if he ain't took care of that before you got there. So for 30 seconds, you got a deposit of 480,000 demons. And you wonder why certain mental... Y'all wonder why mental illness is running rampant in adults right now? We ain't gonna talk about babies. What if you sleep with 5 people in a week? Because people are doing it. What if you sleep with 5 people in a night? Because people are doing it. Hello? How many entities did you just let into your body? And hold up, you know who they trying to access, right? They really don't care about you. They trying to get to your kids. So what if 25,000, say you got 4 kids. What if 25,000 go to one kid as soon as you walk through the door, 25,000 go to another kid, and all of a sudden your children are acting different and you don't understand, like, what is wrong with you? Oh, mama and daddy let the demons in the door. You wonder how a person can be with a person and lose their mind after they connect intimately. Because they not in that body by themselves. And it's not just your human spirit that made one with them. It's everybody that person was carrying. Okay. Is this amount of invading entities worth, I don't care if it's 7 hours, you getting your back blowed down. Is it worth having a walk? Maybe that's why depressed people, because if you got 283,000 parasites sucking everything out of you morning, noon, and night, how happy you gonna be? They are blocking the light of God in your soul. Now y'all understand why when y'all see the movies and when the demon come out, they be like that. And it be all of them evil spirits that come out and it look like smoke and it's a whole bunch of them. It ain't never just one. And they be fighting over control of the body. Y'all ever seen some mentally ill people and they body be like, it's like they don't know how to walk in it? Because it's one of these entities that then came to the surface and they ain't had a human body since before the flood. Hello. their bodies be contorting. Because the entity that fought to get to the surface, this is how you know, okay, in the movies, how do you know when a demon then popped up in a person? Their eyes change. They walk different. They smile different. Sometimes their voice is different. Hello? Hello? So is laying down, sneaking with somebody else's spouse, sneaking with your homegirl, neighbor, boyfriend, sneaking with your homeboy, wife. Is any of that worth you picking up this 480,000 guests? And this is a low number. Because the Bible says that when you open the door to sin, right? One demon come in, he found the house all cleaned out. It said as soon as he opened the door, he brings 7 more. But those 7s are probably a duke of hell. The leader, the strong man, the person that opens the door. No, all troops have a troop leader. All squads have a squad leader. And they identify as one squad. But how many people are in that squad? How many people are in that battalion? Understand that Satan's kingdom is set up exactly like army and that type stuff. He got dukes, he got earls, his princes, and they have soldiers. Hello? Like if you haven't taken the time to actually understand the kingdom of darkness, you might want to take some time, because people be playing like it's not a well-oiled system. He built his kingdom. Okay. A third of all angels fell. That means angels with healing abilities, angels that understood agriculture, angels that were over the water, the lights, the planets, overseeing babies being born, and all. It was a third of all angels, not just the archangels, all angels. So there were warrior angels that used to fight or be on Michael and Uriel's team. They was their brothers. They was all soldiers. And then they crossed over but they all had the same training. You realize that? They all had the same shields and magic swords and all of that. They was all. He said, this is going on with my neighbor. He has schizophrenia. Argues with himself instead of his family getting him help. They kicked him out, and now he's homeless walking around our neighborhood. It's so sad. This is why I appreciate the way you teach, because the first class I got off, it was, you said it was the first class I got off this, is what stopped me from, okay, and being self. Come on now, 2.5 years, and you ain't throw that thing back. High five. This. Yes. Okay. They do, Tasia. So, when you understand that 8, because the Bible says 1 come in, hold the door. Okay? Right? This part. 1 come in and hold the door open. Right? Y'all know I'm not no artist, so we gonna act like that's the door open. Okay? That's my door. It's open. It's swung open this way. It go this way. That's open. He like, come on. They busting. They ain't worried about it. Come on in. They stealing. Come on in. They drunk. Come on in. Hello? Do you hear me? They shooting at somebody. Come on in. They causing somebody to be fearful. They're abusing somebody. Come on in. They're distracted, getting the feeling that they want. Come on in. You know what? I know some niggas that use this exact. Yep, they send a chick over to the nigga house. She get him in the bed, and while he is distracted, they hit the door. Ain't that what Lil Wayne said? Reverend Lil Wayne told us this exact same thing, the way the demons move, ain't it? Ain't that what Reverend Lil Wayne said? Is it in one of his rap songs? He talks about sending somebody to go meet somebody, and then while he in his situation, they gonna hit the door. Ain't that what Reverend Lil Wayne said? It is what he said. Okay, you hear me? Do you understand? So that 8 that came in could be 480,000 with them, 232,000 with them, even up to 4 million with just the 8 that you let in the door in 30 seconds. So now not only are you stealing from the store, now you are doing fraud. So it used to just be stealing. Now you doing fraud. First it was just cash and checks. Now you taking people's whole identity and buying houses and cars. But it started off with a 25-cent honey bun. You hear me? It was one time that you cheated with a person you knew for a long time. Now you meeting up with strangers in Walmart bathrooms. Hello? In parks and cars and stuff. Okay. Hello? It was one drink, one time. A spiked lemonade. But you know alcoholism running your family, and God has told you don't touch it, and the devil is like, it's only a seltzer. It's only a seltzer. It ain't even but 3% alcohol. That ain't gonna do nothing to you. But they don't understand that the door was open when your mama used to drink when she was pregnant with you. And she in church now, but she didn't think about the door that was open to your soul because y'all shared the same body. You get pregnant you get your mistress pregnant, you get pregnant by your little thing over there. That baby was conceived in sin. Well, they feel like you old and worn out. They gonna enter your fetus. They been like that since they was born. Sure was, since they was conceived, as a matter of fact. Because they don't want you. They want a whole new, fresh, cleaned out home. You mean your child? You just the doorway. That's why they keep coaxing you out the door to disobey God, because they want your new generation. They want your grandkids and your great, 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 great. Because they know if they can get that seed planted, it's going to take hell to get it out. And I don't know if you got 480,000 family members, but they got enough demons to go around. Hello. If only 8 demons lord over 60 legions, it could go for 50 generations at 480,000 demons. All you got to do is think of a watermelon. Y'all know how big a watermelon seed is, but a watermelon grows enough seeds to pretty much grow a field of watermelons, does it not? And each one of those watermelons, from that one watermelon, can grow another field of watermelons. So the next time you get a watermelon, don't get a seedless one. Get one that's seeded, and understand each one of those seeds can grow a field. It's going to grow one, but on the inside of that one is enough to grow a field. Endless seeds. Endless seeds of evil being sown from your... Okay. How much sexual sin ran through David's family? How many of David's sons and grandsons had to die because he unalived Uriah for his wife? Solomon lost out with God because of sex and magic. Because he crushed some bugs in his hand. Okay? So he sowed one seed of lust and adultery and murder, and it infested his family. So much so that his son attacked his sister. He was so he lusted over her so bad, this nigga couldn't even go to sleep until he did this horrible thing. And several other people in his family were caught up in lust because of one freaking... Mind you, this nigga already had 7 wives. It wasn't like he was hurting for no snatch, because he even had a Amazonian, like Amazon. He had a giantess wife. So it wasn't like he didn't have nothing that was exotic. You had the regular women, the baddest women, and you got a giant wife. Like, bro, you took this man's wife. You put him on the front line. First, you tried to bribe him and give him wine and get him drunk and have her take all the nice cheeses and stuff and take them to a hotel because you didn't knock her up. And you needed him to pass that baby off as yours. God said, that's not going to happen like that. Uriah said, no, I can't leave you, King. My wife will be all right. I'll bust her down when I get home, but we got to handle this business. So now you didn't call up to the front of the apartments and say, hey, when that nigga come through here, light him up. Who? Yeah, Uriah. Go on and get rid of him. So he had to die to cover up your lie. Uriah had to die to cover up David's lie. Hello. That's messed up. David, you already had 7 wives. Why you need his wife? Okay. Okay. Lustful and greedy. And did lust and greed not almost destroy the line that he was in? Brothers fighting against brothers. You said, but I left that quicksand. Like pregnant for the first time. I'm going on 3 years sober and abstinent. Come on, Tasia. This part. So think about this. It ain't just the quickie. I just know David was a bully probably. Come on. That 30-minute quickie, if you go home with 480,000 entities after that, maybe that's what that weight you feel when you doing the walk of shame. Anybody know it? Amen. When you mad at yourself because you said you wasn't going to go back over there, and the moment that you do whatever happy feeling you felt, you don't feel it instantly after the act is over? Is it because you just picked up 232,000 other beings, baby? And now you're crying and you don't feel clean. Well, you got about 322,000 extra dirty, nasty, dark entities that then came over there. And you picked them up you drove to it. You let it come to your house. Hello. You said, yep, been there. Thank you for deliverance. This part. Right, Jay? You said, listen. As a daughter who paid for her parents' sins, I'm happy. I'm breaking these generational curses. Oh. Generationally cursed chains. Come on. Been there. Glad I'm 6 years. Come on. Is it worth it? Listen. You said it's easier to F yourself than you think. Come on, Miss Stephanie. You didn't faith-fold. Listen. You hear me? This. Not worth it at all. Ain't. Especially not because I could be passing this to the people I love. And giving demons access to my children. And if you don't know the person, the Bible says you can never know a person. If he don't reveal them to you, that means if he don't reveal the spirits that's in that person either. If you don't have discernment and you didn't listen. Makes so much sense because there was a lot of attitudes once everything wore off. Listen. Baby. The spirit of red rum runs in my family. Okay? You hear me? And most of what has been attracted to me is familiar with red rum. You hear me? You understand? So what would attract to me? They used to, I'm trying to tell you. Have you ever, why do I, what? Oh, it's a familiar spirit. And before a nigga know it, she running for her life. I don't want to go to jail. God, I got kids. I can't be doing it. Let me get up out of here. Why you want to take my life? What is wrong with you? Get with somebody you never really cared about drinking, and then you start drinking every day. When the Bible says Satan and them demons and evil is crouching at the door, if you crouching, nigga, you won't go. Soon as they crack that door open, nigga, I'm kicking it. What do you mean? Hold on. If you crouching at the door, that means you can hear what's going on in this house. Lurking. You done went and tried to find the easiest way in. Oh, no. See? And it's the person that ring the doorbell. Excuse me. My tire broke. Pop. We need some help. I need some help. And the homeboy's behind the garage. Y'all know how it go. Well, where's your car at? I'm gonna need you to, and before you can try to even close your door, baby, they done hit you. You hear me? This is how the demons think. They're not going to say, oh, can we come in and possess your children? Okay. You said don't invite them in. The moment you leave your house and go do something that is a sin, they don't got to ask to come in. You walk them in the door. You open the door and say, oh, no, come on in. You brought them through in your being. They don't need permission if you unlock the door and walk them right in. What they need permission for? You gave them an unlimited pass, the code to the door. They can come in and out whenever they want to. That's why sometimes they self and sometimes they not. Sometimes he's loving and sometimes he's not. Sometimes she's soft and sometimes she ain't. Oh, okay. Oh. You wonder why your son and daughter is acting up? Check yourself. What you bringing into your house? Strong man and woman. All they need is a yes. But guess what? They don't even need a yes, nephew. If you left the crib and got bust down and came back, you gave them the yes when you... That was the yes. When you said yes to the sin, that was yes to them inhabiting you. They don't got to ask to walk through the door because it's your house. Find the scripture about the strong man for me. About how can they get through unless the strong man don't be at... Where that at? That's your answer right there. Find the scripture for me, y'all, about the strong man. What we got? Thank you, nephew. Or how can someone enter a strong man's house and steal his property unless he first binds the strong man, then he will plunder his house? Uh-oh. So when you deliberately go sin, you literally you put yourself in handcuffs. And then they can spoil your house. You mean they can invade and possess your children, your husband, your uncle, your grandma, whoever is around you? You gave them the key. This is real. But no one can enter a strong man's house and plunder his gold unless he first binds a strong man. Come on. Come on. Come on. They don't come by themselves. You didn't just pick up a body. You picked up several. Because if they in sin too, that means demons that enter them. Okay, so what if you already got 232,000 and they coming with 600,000? You hear me? You hear me? Do you hear me? And the situation of the man is worse off. Ain't that what the scriptures say? When the one come in, he brings 7 with him. But it ain't just 8. Those 8 are leaders of a legion or several legions. This is why when God walked up to that man, he said, for we are many. What's your name? Legion. For we are many. Who is we? You hear me? Who is we? And it's only you in that body. This why I listen when people talking. And see, y'all got me saying we because I have to say we because we a community, but I don't even like saying that. Because I done got so used to saying we do this and we do that I even say it when y'all not, I'm getting ready to do this. Or me and Jesus is the we. You hear me? I have to say we because we are a community and we give and we do. But honey, let me catch myself saying we and y'all. The we is me and Jesus. The Holy Spirit, that's the we, because ain't nobody else in here. Hello? At this point, I'm just praying all my stuff is forgiven because I don't want to think about them numbers because I accepted a lot of stuff back then. Listen. But this is the thing, though, right? A lot of people don't look at it like this because they only think about the physical. I only got 5 bodies, but how many spirits you got? I'll wait. We talked about this with alcohol. We talked about this with different drugs. Why they have the name that they have. Hello. A lot of times it's an ancient entity. And why do they call liquor spirits? And you can black out when you take the spirits into your body. And you do things that you don't remember doing. But remember, we looked up what blackout means. And it means that you are unconscious. But how you beating somebody to death and you unconscious? Make it make sense? Miss Baker? You hear me? You used to black out with Hennessy? Interesting. So that means how you driving, right? And then you wake up tomorrow, you don't remember nothing because you was not using your body. Whatever spirit that you allowed to inhabit this, okay. You don't remember cussing nobody out. You don't remember beating your kid. You don't remember doing nothing. Unaliving people. It's people that done woke up in jail and didn't know they killed a whole family. Drunk driving. In real life. You said that's when my husband used to beat me up and now we don't drink at all. Okay, Miss Rhonda. Come on, deliverance. Listen. Because another entity or several took over your body. Because people say, I can't drink white. I can't drink this. Because if I drink this, it makes me angry. So the spirit of anger comes with the dark liquor for you. You can't drink light because it makes you too fruity and too flirty. So the spirit of lust comes with light liquor for you. You bet not mix them or you gonna be on both. Oh, okay. So you literally tell people what demon comes out of you when you drink. Some people, the spirit of depression, loneliness, rejection. They start talking about how nobody loved them. And Nikwa. You want to know what spirit is possessing your family member? Wait till they drink and talk to them. You said you are absolutely correct. Mr. G, listen, I study people for a living. And I have for a very long time. I'm trying to... Hey, Queen. Wine and spirits. Oh, I don't remember. I did that while I was drunk. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, okay. This stuff. Sloppiness, everything. So from now on, when you have a little juice with your friends, listen to what they telling you. Listen. Now you gotta be sober to hear though. I had a friend that would cry every time she got drunk. People don't even know why they call it spirits. Now you're teaching them. Good job. Oh, but they do. Well, the people over here do. Mm-hmm. We talked about this a long. You said loud and loose. Thank God. Thank God for deliverance, Tendra. She said just loose and loud. Jesus, listen here. You know what? I love y'all. That's one thing we gonna do, honey. We just gonna overcome by the words of our testimony over here, honey. Honey, I need to be on my face. I need some more deliverance. Listen. My dad used to say, if you want to know something, have a drink with them. You'll know it all. I'm trying to tell you. But you don't drink. You be sober and let them do what they do if you trying to figure it out. Baby, I told y'all, when my ex-husband used to drink, I used to just take notes. It was his little boy in there crying out. Every time he drank, it took him back to his childhood. And that unhealed little boy, I was going to have to deal with the oh, Jesus, thank you, God, for divorce. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. I say now I don't mess with that liquor, but I will have a little wine sometimes because I don't want any of those spirits. This part. I say as long as you do it in moderation, babe. You hear me? Yeah. I had one rage and red rum. Soon as it hit the bottom of his stomach, he looking for a nigga he could take out in real life. He gonna choke something. He about to break something. Literally looking a demon in the face. Baby, them eyes change so quick. And this could be substances too. Yeah. Listen, I mean, I don't know too many people that get on Mary Jane and trip out, but some do. Okay. Most times they be like, I don't care. But some do. Some do. And some of them can't. You know? Now, I know a lot of stronger things. You said, I just go to sleep. That part. Some stronger. I mean, but it depends on the person. You see what I'm saying? Because some people smoke and they flip out. They get all paranoid and stuff. So maybe the demon of fear be on them. I don't know. I don't know. But I know certain things, especially like, you know, stuff that have folks up days and different things like that. It'll do something to you. You said cousin was talking to the wall. Hell no. So, you know, I was thinking, you know, you real smooth and stuff, but maybe Queen should have put some little lumps on you or something. I mean, you ever thought about that? Not talking to the wall, Lord Jesus. My husband is down to earth, not so uptight. Listen. Listen here. You said sleep for me, but you said used to smoke. Oh, okay. I mean, baby, listen. My ex-brother-in-law could not drink. Used to went to jail for attempted. Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Now I ain't gonna say, you know, cause people trip out. They be paranoid. Depending on the strain you get, it very well could happen. Especially if they not used to it. People be thinking they having a heart attack and all kind of stuff. Like, is you crazy? I think, you see that? I can hear my heartbeat. Like, what? You is paying too much attention. This is focus factor medicine, but I think you focusing too hard. Like, hey, just breathe. I'm breathing, but I think I'm breathing too slow. Wait a minute. Wait. Go get her some milk. Go get her some milk. Not ice cold. Just get that. Go get her a big, about 6. Yep, pour that in there. Here, drink this. Because what you not about to do We ain't even about. Go get her some milk. If I call the poison center, that's what they gonna say. So let me take you outside and get you some damn milk. You said me. It's me. I just knew I was having a heart attack. Hilarious. Listen, so I guess it just depends on the person. You said I had an edible that had me holding my chest. Hilarious. Nervous. That's wrong food with that. Mm-mm. It's got to be dire need. And I'm telling you, listen, You said hot. Y'all gotta watch your words. Be careful what y'all type because y'all know they gonna start flagging. So just say it without saying it. Okay? Hilarious. But it's true. You said, listen here, girl, I already know. Listen, that's what we talking about right now. That's what we talking about. That is not of the kingdom. What? What ain't of the kingdom? Wacky tobacco? Is that what you're talking about, Steph? Who? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying. They take you out. I'm trying to get clear on what you're saying. Cause then we gonna go to school. Hello. Hello. I'm waiting. Are you talking about the broccolis? Cause from what I understand, herbs are good for your consumption. And I tell you, what's not of the kingdom is all of them prescriptions folks be taking home, cause they come from witch doctors. They're potions and spells. They weren't naturally made. They are natural, but not after the doctor get to them. Cause this folks sitting up in church high right now, cause they doctor keep them with some perks and some tresolones and all kind of other stuff. Just like the pills they give you for your knee, they not as strong as that. The Tylenol threes and stuff. That's what's not of the kingdom. Cause folks be high in church all day long. That's how people can go steal their grandparents' medicine, cause they keep a medicine cabinet full, babe. And all of them narcos. Okay. The word for pharmacy is spells, incantation, poison, and witchcraft. That's the root word for pharmacy. But the church folks stay at the doctor. Every month they go pick up. How many church folks in here? How many people in here go to church and you got a prescription? I'm listening. A painkiller prescription. Or for muscle relaxers or whatever it is that you use. Just raise your hand. Don't ever say nothing about nobody smoking or drinking or being high on any substance. And you go to the pharmacy and get a spell every month. And I'm not talking crazy to y'all, I'm just saying. That part. It's actually something that grows out of the ground. And God put all this, he said anything bearing seed, they bear seeds. Them pills don't though. Them pills don't bear no seeds. They not there for the healing of your stomach and that type thing. That's scripture. You can go. I gave you all the seeds of the herbs of the field for your consumption. Oh, okay. If they used correctly, they're medicine. But them pills they keep prescribing for you, that's not medicine. You said I'd rather do that than inject myself every other day. Girl, I'm telling you. Listen. You said it's a problem when it's used to replace God. Why you keep using so many exclamation points, Tasha? Is you yelling over the other side? Girl, I thought I used a lot of exclamation points. Is you yelling? They don't never let you off of that medicine. Cause most people don't even look at the side effects. Sit down and read the side effects on your medicine. It's 150 side effects for one thing that's gonna help you sleep. I see. Do anybody got a prescription in your bathroom? Go look. If you keep I used to keep the prescription papers. I don't have to anymore because I don't do that. But if you got a prescription and you keep them prescription papers that they staple on there, just go count real quick. Count or Google whatever medicine you take and ask Chat GPT or whatever. Come on, Bella Bell. Okay. How many side effects for one of the medicines or prescriptions that you take? You can Google that. How many listed side effects? Possible listed side effects. Okay. No, I want y'all, if you take a medicine, go look. Don't give me a random number. You don't got to tell me your medicine. Just tell me how many listed side effects there are for the one prescription that you take. If you take more than that, add them up. This. Rika, you know we talk about it. Letting them in. And some say including death. Oh. You said that just hit me. Girl, now you see why I used to be like, I told y'all about that lady. Insomnia, swelling, the injection site, lumps, sleeplessness, and death. Oh, for one pill, for one prescription. Side effects, numbness, blindness, diarrhea, coma, and death. Those are all the names of demons. Numbness, blindness, diarrhea, coma, and death. You can find all of them in the Testament of Solomon. Interesting. When I was on meds for depression and stuff, I felt it felt like I was alone because the herbal was better. At least I can function. This part. That seemed like some of which would give you, don't it? You said Wegovy is low key Ozempic. I don't know what that is. Mine says dizziness. Only one? Not what's on the bottle, what's on the paper. I had pills that made me nauseous. Instead of changing it, they gave me another pill just for that. Oh, exactly. Another demon. Interesting. I'm always cracking up at the medication commercials, how they speed up the side effects. This part, Monica. Good night, Auntie. I look at the names of the pills and read the paper. Okay. You should be able to go on Google or Chat GPT. It'll tell you how many is on there. Oh, they changed the Ozempic name. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And let's not forget the depression, which is what I had battled in the first year. Interesting. Another demon. Mm-hmm. My doctor was giving me a 90-day supply of those peas. Y'all gotta just don't write that like that. Just you don't gotta. That's why I said you don't gotta tell me the prescription because that's gonna make them flag the live, y'all. I always thought it was strange that medicine for depression that's supposed to prevent you from suicide makes you feel like committing suicide. This part, auntie. Listen, and I started reading the back of them prescriptions early. And the doctors used to be mad because certain things I would not give to my kids. Like I told y'all, when my chocolate baby, she had eczema real bad. Well, they wanted to give her cortisol cream or cortisol cream. Girl, I read the back of that and it said like in children under whatever it could cause them to be sterile. I said, I'm not putting this on her. She's only like 3 weeks, maybe 2 months, maybe 2 to 5 months. I said, I'm not putting that on her. Oh, she'll be fine. I said, listen, I'm not putting that cortisone, whatever it's called. I will not be putting. I read the back. I read the paper. It says that it can cause you to be sterile. So why would I put that on my newborn baby? You got me messed up. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Cortisone, whatever that cortisone, 1% cortisone or whatever that they get them babies. Yeah, it can cause you to be sterile. Cortisone, whatever it's called. Cortisone. Yeah. And that was in 2000. She was born in 2002. I mean, yeah, 2002. I said, I'm not giving her that. It is a steroid. I know. And that's why I didn't give it to her. I was not putting that on my baby's skin. I said, well, you can quit prescribing that. I'm going to find some oil or something. And to think dieting and changing your eating habits could get you off of all of those meds, this got me messed up. They gave that to my kids too. I just made my own concoction, which worked just as well. They don't know who I am. This part, this, I told my doctor I didn't like how I felt and I didn't want it anymore. He told me, let's try a different one that does the same thing. Like, bruh, I said I don't want it no more. I'm trying to tell you. I seen the after effects as it flares up really bad. Listen. It's a real thing. Listen. And this is why we're too lazy to change our eating habits until it's absolutely necessary. This part. Intermittent fasting is does a lot for your body. Ain't that crazy? But most people don't look up the medicines. They just trust their doctors. Which, I mean, you should, but not like that. You should, but not like that. I trip over the side effects. They are sometimes worse than what you had originally. They're always worse than what you had originally. Always. Always. The one thing that got me is just what Queen and Auntie said. The one, it's supposed to stop the depression. Baby, what? That's like when people was taking Chantix and they was killing their families and stuff. Why the hell is something that's going to make me stop smoking cigarettes turn me into an axe murderer and I kill everybody in my house? Hello? I'm just trying to quit the damn nicotine. Having crazy dreams, can't feel emotions. What is wrong with y'all? You said that eye drop caused retinal detachment? Okay. The doctors will suggest you something, and if you deny it, they try to report you. Well, y'all don't want to be running to the damn witch doctors. You said I had somebody tell me, you stop all those rotating thoughts. I said, oh, hell no. Uh-oh. The greatest physician gave us RX as well. He isn't against the doctors, but he is the great one. Right. Tasia, I want to know why you said that. Because I know he's not against the doctors punking. But that doesn't take away from what I just said, okay? You hear me? I know that Jesus is the great physician. I do understand. And I do know the scripture. But we talking about a lot of folks that don't know. And if a person doesn't know anything about Jesus, spouting all of that out to them is not going to help. So we're going to start on a level that they can understand, okay? Because everybody don't know the scripture. So you can't just spout out all of this Jesus stuff. And some people in here don't even know who Jesus is for real. So we're starting on a level that they can understand. I do. I do. And I've been seeing all the other ones. I saw them. Okay? Okay. But you need to understand that I'm trying to teach my class, and I get what you're doing. But let me start people on the level I'm going to start them on, okay? Oh, okay. All right. So, love you. Thank you. Back to what I was saying. Most people don't take the time to learn or to look up what it is that they are taking. They don't look at the side effects of what that is doing to their body because they just trust the doctors. Tried to give me sleeping meds. Side effect was a coma. I want to sleep, but not forever. This, they gave you sleeping medicine, but the side effect was coma. Is coma not a spirit? Did we talk about this though? Huh? When y'all first came over here, I said, listen, when folks was trying to tell me what to do, I said, hey, you don't even understand what you talking about. And I start asking people, how many pills you on? How many pills you on? How many pills you on? How many times you go to the doctor? How many times? Remember? This is how a lot of y'all got off the medicine, because we went and studied. My doctor told me that if I didn't take prescriptions she gave me, she would report me to the insurance company. That's what Queen just said. My dad said, hell no, and threw it out right then and there, and will. And will. And will. And will. They be upset when you tell them you're not taking what they prescribe. Right, because we just need you to take the prescriptions so they could get their money and their organs they need. The migraine medication made me sick. I almost passed out and went numb from 3 different prescriptions. And it will, listen, because they get their money. Right. Right. A long-term serious. This part. My dad's a personal trainer, and he got back healthy and ended up coming off his blood pressure meds and everything. This part, 68 years old, never took meds. Okay, you blessed, Joanne. I'm really thankful for this love and lessons that came with it. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Listen, you up. T of y'all said them the same doctors that won't take the meds themselves, though, because they know what it is. They know what it is. Of course they do. Of course they do. They never made me better, just worse. Okay. I know how it works. I know exactly how they do be upset, especially while they was pushing. Uh-oh. So this is the thing. If your sickness is a demonic sickness, right? How can a demon stop another demon from making you sick? Don't get well. You didn't take the meds. They wanted you to. Okay. That part. Make that make sense. If it's a demon, if it's a demonic sickness, and they give you a medicine that comes along with all these other demons, how are you supposed to get well? That part. This, Keish. Huh? You said because they in cahoots and you get sicker. This part. So if the sickness is from unforgiveness, rage, bitterness, whatever sin, if the sin, now I'm not saying all, you're not supposed to get well. That's right. Okay. So if the sickness is because you've held on to unforgiveness or whatever, and you just have to forgive, and then the sickness will go away. But before you can get forgiveness in your heart, you go to the doctor and you get this medicine, and you're adding all these other evil spirits into your body. And there's a possibility that at any given time, either one of the side effects, demons, could show up. Might take 4 years for him to come to the surface. Might take 2 years for this one. One of them might get to you immediately. That's why they tell you don't drive when you take it. This could cause your kidney to fail. This could cause your throat. I mean, y'all seen what they was doing with the lisinopril people. Folks' throats and lips and swelling up, tongues all hanging out their mouth, lips big, nose swole up, eyes puffy. That don't look like they've been to a witch to you. You ever seen Eddie Murphy with his thing with Janet Jackson? His weight loss serum? Y'all remember how his lip came out? Then it went back in, then his stomach came out, then his booty came out. Y'all remember? If y'all look at it, lisinopril did people the same way. You said, yes, my doctor prescribed that. I chunked that itch under the bed. I told her I wasn't taking it. Okay. Prescribed muscle relaxers. They made me angry. I stopped. The doc said, I won't help. I don't want to help myself. So the spirit of anger came with muscle relaxers, and anger normally gives you superhuman strength? Interesting. Interesting. Close your throat. You were in ICU for 3 days? Auntie Ida. Miss Ida? Are you serious? You said, yes, lisinopril did that to my aunt. It was her lip. She was in ICU too. Auntie Ida said she was in there because it closed her throat up. Muscle relaxers made me sleep for days. I didn't take mine. What? You said muscle relaxers do change how I was feeling. You was on Lyrica. They gave me one prescription for my lupus. I took it exactly how the doctor said. Did not abuse it for 3 years. And when I stopped taking that medicine, I have never done boy before, but I know people who have, and all of my symptoms were of somebody that was kicking boy. Hallucinations, cold sweats. Mind you, they prescribed me 4 pills a day for pain. I ain't took none since 2009. I was on that medication from 2006 to 2009. 4 pills a day, one every 3 to 4 hours for pain. But a nigga slept 18 hours a day. Just about. I got up to get my kids off to school, came back home, went to sleep. Got up at about lunchtime to make their food, went back to sleep. And sometimes the school would be calling. Ma'am, it's about 30 minutes over pickup time. I said, oh, okay, no. My mom is on Lyrica. It causes seizures, and she started having. Miss y'all nephew. Didn't I tell you my kids don't care about calling? It's 10:30. Hey, son, mom is in class. Are you driving home? Okay. Okay, I love you. Bye. I'm about to go. I'm going to go talk to my son, y'all. Y'all done had me 218 minutes. I love y'all. Lucinda Prill did that to my mama. She looked like she was punched in the mouth, and she had uncontrollable cough that lasted for months. Yep, I love y'all. I might get back on. But you see how my kids be wanting to talk to me? I need to be happy, right? That's the oldest and the only boy, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll be talking. They call me when they on their way home from work and stuff. Or on their way to work. Okay, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.